Here's your game day preview with Alex Reed.
Hi, fan. It's time for your Jacksonville Icemen game day preview presented by Solancha Chiropractic, where this afternoon the Icemen play host to the Greenville Swamp Rabbits in another key South Division matchup at Veterans Memorial Arena. Well, the Icemen riding high after back-to-back overtime wins this weekend, including one last night against the Atlanta Gladiators. But more importantly, the Icemen are gaining some ground in the South Division playoff race. Greenville currently holds the fourth and final playoff spot in the South Division. And with the win in regulation over Greenville today, the Icemen can pull as close as 5 points of Greenville for that fourth and final playoff position, while pulling within 6 points of third place Atlanta. Veteran Mike Hedden had an assist last night to now collect points in 9 of his last 11 games, including 9 goals during that stretch, while Bobby Lynch extended his point-scoring streak to 4 games. Now, over on the Greenville side, Liam Pecoraro, one of the dangerous threats to score at any moment, he has 7 points against Jacksonville this year. The Icemen will need to be mindful of him, along with veteran Nathan Perkovich, one of the leading scorers on this club, always has a knack for finding the back of the net against Jacksonville this year. Today marks the final head-to-head meeting between the two teams, but even after today, the Icemen will still have 4 games in hand on Greenville to try to gain more ground in the South Division. It's the Icemen and the Swamp Rabbits. It's time to feel the freeze.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Fans, big round of applause for Miss Ashley.
And with that, we are ready to go. It's Jacksonville versus Greenville today. And again, a 4-point swing game for Jacksonville. All looks good if they win this game in regulation, but you also have to talk about the opposite side of things as I bring in Alex Reed in just a moment, that a Greenville win would be a pretty crushing blow for Jacksonville. They would put them 9 points behind Greenville. It would make it a very difficult challenge for them to catch up to them. They've been playing so well, the Icemen have, however, and it's really just going to come down to who takes it when it's all said and done today against the Swamp Rabbits in the final meeting of the year between these two clubs.
Yeah, it's the last opportunity for the Icemen to directly affect what Greenville does here, and that's by beating them here. And again, it's a huge swing on the 4-point swing here today, Arlie, without question. Again, the Icemen can pull within 5 points of that fourth and final playoff spot. How big would that be right now for this club? And again, they'll still have 4 games in hand following today as well. So key game here. The Icemen are going to have to fight through it, though. I know they're in the midst of a 4-5, 3 games in 3 days. Greenville, they did have to make a long trip. They're not playing their third in 3 days, but they did have to make a long trip overnight from Florida yesterday. It's a little bit of a bus ride there. So we'll see which team's able to survive it, but I think getting off to a good start will be key for either club.
Yeah, I'll be curious to watch the entire 60 minutes of this and how the effects of the entire week will impact these teams. Certainly want to get off to a good start, but this could be one of those games where it's a marathon. You've got to make sure you've got the best legs in the final 10 minutes as well. John Albert on the face-off against Adam Rockwood, and it is Albert winning it. We are underway. Jacksonville once again has Adam Carlson in goal for the 3rd consecutive game as the Icemen have the puck at center ice. It is Bobby Lynch trying to tap it away from Liam Pecoraro. Pecoraro taps it into Jacksonville's end for Dejan Mingo for the Icemen. Mingo, who took a puck to the face yesterday against Atlanta, is in there today. He's wearing a full face shield. He's got the fishbowl on today, but he is out there. Took some stitches both on his upper and lower lip, in fact, yesterday. But he is okay and ready to go. And it is Mingo with the puck in his own zone. Slides it behind the net for Chase Harrison. Harrison looks for an open teammate, finds one on the left wing side, but skating back into his own end is Mike Hedden before heading to the bench for a change. Mingo flips it off the wall, softly into the Greenville zone, comes free to Everett Clark. Couldn't get the pass away to Warren, and the Swamp Rabbits will come back in transition. Over the blue line, Nathan Perkovich trying to go wide on Shaw, softly on goal. Save made by Carlson, who bats it out of the air himself into the corner, where Jacksonville will clear it away to the neutral zone. It's Chad Duchesne for Soper, picked off there by Jacksonville, but unable to set up Clark with the pass. And the loose puck goes to Ryan Blick for Greenville. Errant pass for him, but it comes off the wall right to Duchesne. Duchesne gives it up to the Icemen at their own blue line. And the first touch of the puck from new Icemen, Alex Crom. He's into the zone, onside, looks for the centering feed, finds it, and a save made by Kupski. But a gorgeous pass there from Alex Crom to Adam Dauda. Not bad for a first touch. What a gorgeous saucer pass that was for a tap-in attempt right at the top of the crease.
Yeah, great patient play there by Crom, the newcomer. He waited, and then put a perfect pass with accuracy right on the front door, setting up a great scoring chance. Boy, would that have been a good way to welcome yourself to your new team there, setting up the first goal of the game. But a big save was made, and that opportunity goes for naught. But good job there by Crom, and welcome to Jacksonville.
Jake Kupski recently called up from the Southern Professional Hockey League for Greenville, and he's been very good for them. As Nault gets a soft backhander towards net, it's turned into the back of the cage by Carlson. Slapper from Greenville comes wide, goes off the end boards, and Carlson forced to make a blocker save. Rebound comes up high for Craig Martin. Martin gets to center ice. He'll snap it in behind the net of Kupski. All the way to former Iceman Jimmy Lodge. Played for the Icemen in their first season. He's bounced around quite a bit this year. With Toledo, with Orlando, now with Greenville, but he's suited up for the Swamp Rabbits today as Bobby Lynch drops it back to his own line for Mingo. Mingo gets over the line for Albert, flips it back for Mingo, bouncing puck to the backhand, and a save is made by Kupski. Rebound behind the net, Jacksonville has it. What a rush that was from Mingo. That would have been a tremendous individual play. As it is, it's Mingo again, this time at the right point, swinging it all the way around to the far side. Bykoff unable to clear it. The Icemen punch it a little deeper. Swamp Rabbits will try to clear again, only to have Mingo keep it in. Wrister in a screen, deflection, and a save is made by Kupski. Albert got a piece of it along the way, and the Swamp Rabbits are able to clear it this time. Chase Harrison back to center ice. It is Lynch over the blue line on his backhand. Tries to tap it into the corner for Albert. Taking it away there is Rockwood. Feeding the puck for Jimmy Soper. Soper up the wall, broken up at center ice by the Icemen. Taken back by Greenville and played into the zone. Over 3 minutes gone by. Have we even had a whistle yet? I'm not even sure if we have, as it goes back into the Greenville zone. 16:41 to go in the first period. Swamp Rabbits chop it out to center ice. Deflected puck belongs to Greenville. Soper over the blue line. Drop pass is deflected away by Brendan Warren. Strong back check from him. Puck goes loose to the near side boards. Wasey Rabbit taps it free for Shiplow. Shiplow for Brendan Warren. Starting the rush for Cedarholm. Cedarholm drifts back into his own end to give himself a little more time and space. He'll move it D to D for Shiplow on the left. Long outlet pass. Duchesne got a piece of it and read that pass. He intercepts it for Lodge. Lodge going wide on Cedarholm. Cedarholm sticking with him all the way. Pass goes to the right wing circle. Poked loose by Jacksonville. Played out to center ice before Brian Diffley moves it for Blick. It is Ryan Blick for Michael Pellick. Pellick cross ice. Lodge with a shot. Great save by Carlson. Rebound comes to the far wall. Dauda trying to clear it out, and they are able to work it away with the help of Craig Martin. Jimmy Lodge looking to score against his former club in Jacksonville. Blick up the left wing for Nault. Nault will deflect into the zone. Hayden Shaw, who missed yesterday's game but is back in action today, flips it up the right wing. Picked off there by Bykoff, held in the zone for now. Shaw gets it back at the blue line, pulled in by Ripley. Off the end boards, Dalton Thrower will be first on it. On his backhand, he'll chip it off glass, bouncing at the blue line, held in by Greenville. Drop pass to Pecoraro, wrist shot is blocked. That was an excellent block by Crom. And the Icemen are able to play it away to center ice. Greenville right back in the zone, however. Rockwood, defended by Shaw. Rockwood behind the net. Comes all the way to the left circle, turns to his forehand, and now all the way to the blue line is Rockwood. Rockwood, center point to the right side. Moving with the puck is Masonis. They're McPherson, rather. Centering feed and a save by Carlson right in the slot off Patrick Bykoff. All alone right between the hash marks. We play on. Greenville still has it. Ripley, centering feed, picked off by Dauda. Excellent read on that pass. On the backhand, he'll shovel it out to center ice. We've gone more than 5 minutes without a whistle so far in this game. 14:30 to go. Up and down we go. Shots on goal 4-3 in favor of Greenville. How do you feel about this so far, Reader?
Yeah, I think we'll be done by 4:30, Arlie. Hey, we're on a blazing pace right now here in this one.
Icemen have the puck behind their own net. I didn't want to neglect you there. I mean,
no.
at some point you got to have something to say. It was just not enough opportunity, and now it's Jacksonville with a sharp angle shot that deflects over the glass, out of play. There's our whistle. We went 5 minutes, 56 seconds to start this game. Whistle free. Tremendous pace to start this one. We stay 0-0.
Yeah, you know, one of the things you mentioned there, we talked about Crom setting up that opportunity earlier in the contest, and you mentioned he had a good block shot there on that opportunity there in the slot. And that was, you know, the scouting report on him. He's a guy that he plays hard, he'll go hard, not afraid to block shots. I think that's something that you can get used to. He'll jump in front of the lane there. I think it's one of the things Coach Christie certainly liked about getting here in his new guy.
Jacksonville wins this face-off. They got a shot that deflected just wide. Comes loose for the Icemen still. It is Warren looking for a trailer. He'll take the shot instead. And Kupski with the save. He'll hold on. And we will take an early break. It's been early because we've had barely any whistles at all. Still nothing between Jacksonville and the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixler.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner. And Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.tv.
We are back as the Icemen get a shot deflected on net and a save by Kupski. Crom got a piece of that one as well. Greenville will clear it out. This will not be called icing. There was a deflection as we play on. Alex Crom has made an immediate impact on every shift he's had so far. One great pass, one great deflection, and a blocked shot in between all of that against Greenville's leading scorer, and Liam Pecoraro. Greenville with the puck in their own zone. It is Joe Masonis trying to shift away from Warren, gives it up at center ice to the Icemen. It is Crom dropping it back for Dalton Thrower. Thrower right to left pass for Hayden Shaw. Up ahead to Brendan Warren. He's over the blue line. He'll tap it into the corner. Rabbit gives chase against Heath. Ripley is also in there, or Diffley rather, for Greenville. Warren hustles to hold it in the zone, but right back out come the Swamp Rabbits with a three-man rush. It is Nault for Pellick. Right side and a drop pass for Pellick. Deflected away. Heath with a wrister deflects up to Lodge. Lodge on his backhand, turns to the forehand. Save is made. Rebound is covered. And we'll have a draw in Jacksonville's end. Each team getting opportunities here. I feel like Jacksonville has had the better of chances thus far, but each team definitely has had the chance to take the early lead in this game. Goaltenders are looking strong right now.
Yeah, both of them are. Both guys have been able to stop 5 shots each. As shots are even here in this game, but again, I think it's going to be a big first goal for whoever does light the lamp first here in this one.
Jacksonville wins this face-off. It's up the right side for Rabbit. Rabbit for Clark, shovels it ahead for Warren. He takes it over the line and drops it behind the net. Clark is first on the puck, looking to center, comes all the way to the corner, feeds it into the high slot. It's deflected out to center by the Swamp Rabbits. Dalton Thrower wristing it right back in. Good pressure here from Jacksonville. Nice work along the boards and just keep going in deep. They'll get a line change here, so no forecheck on this occasion as Jimmy Lodge takes it over the line. Dropping it for Nault, who pops it well over the crossbar. Comes from McPherson, who comes in from the blue line to hold it in the zone. Lodge at the right wing circle. Stick handling to his backhand all the way to the blue line. Leaving it for Pellick at the circle. Drop pass for Lodge. One-timer and a score. Dylan McPherson gets the goal for Greenville. Going bar down on that shot from the left face-off dot. And with 11:52 to go in the first period, it is 1-0 at Swamp Rabbits.
Yeah, Jimmy Lodge setting that one up, and what a shot there by McPherson there at the circle. I mean, again, you might have heard the clank there as the puck ripped right underneath the crossbar and straight down and a bar down play, and that's a 1-0 lead for Greenville. And a big goal for them here on the road, coming after a long road trip from Estero last night. And getting in here, quick turnaround, losing an hour with daylight savings here. And right now they get on the board first here in this one. First time this weekend, the Icemen did not strike first.
First time this weekend that they have trailed at all, in fact, if I recall.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They've never led by more than a goal, but they have not trailed either. It's been nip and tuck all weekend long, and now the Icemen will try and get that goal right back. They have the puck in the offensive end. It is Albert into the slot, slap shot. Oh, what a save by Kupski with the left pad on a gorgeous feed from Albert to Hedden in the high slot. Jake Kupski looking awful strong right now for Greenville as the Icemen have it inside their own line. It is Mingo deflecting it ahead for Hedden. Back behind the Greenville net, Kupski nearly got tangled up with his own defenseman in Chad Duchesne, but Greenville does get it to center ice and they keep the puck as well. Bykoff for Rockwood. Rockwood looking to go cross ice, but Hedden is there for it, slamming it off the boards and out. Foot race for the puck. Dowda trying to beat Duchesne to it. Duchesne's got him by a stride, then gives it up to Dowda. It is Crom with a shot and another save by Kupski. Crom with the rebound, dropping it into the corner. Greenville gets it there, but they do not clear. It's McKinnon with a wrister. Save is made. Rebound is loose. Crom couldn't quite get a piece of it. And a huge hit by McKinnon. What else is new as Greenville plays it to center ice? This third line is looking excellent today with Dowda, McKinnon, Martin, and Crom. All four of them helping out as McKinnon crashes towards net. Excellent rush move as the Icemen keep it in the zone. It's McKinnon into the slot. Wrister is blocked. Big time block that time by Duchesne, who is feeling it. The effects from it as the Icemen look to get the steal at center ice. Seems like it's all Icemen right now except for the score at 1-0 Greenville.
I would agree, Arlie. I mean, the Icemen is relentless here in their chances, and Kupski's doing a great job. But man, oh man, the Jacksonville Icemen getting some chances here. And as you said, the only difference is right now the score, they're down.
Brendan Warren first on the puck in the offensive zone. Tries to let it go for Clark. Clark will rim it around. Kupski gets it behind the net. He'll play it around the wall himself. Pretty strong move, but a poke check by Dalton. Thrower keeps it in the zone. Martin tries to center, but there's nobody home. Picked off by Greenville and tossed high into the air at center ice for Brendan Warren for Jacksonville. Warren dekes around a man. Tries to get away from Lodge. Lodge pokes it free. Moving it for Pellick. Back for Lodge at his own blue line. Cross ice look for Masonis. Slapping it into the corner. Hayden Shaw double teamed immediately, but he gets it back behind his own net for Thrower. Thrower around the wall. This will be icing against Jacksonville as Masonis is there for the touch. Masonis, we just saw him a couple weeks ago as a member of the Norfolk Admirals, but he was a trade deadline acquisition for the Greenville club. And now he's wearing a little different shade of navy blue.
Yeah, he is. This time sprinkled with some orange, but instead of the gold there. But, you know, it's a lot of moves made here by Greenville in recent weeks. We talked about Jimmy Lodge, the former Iceman. He was acquired recently as well. So, you know, Kevin Kerr and his squad here, they feel as if they got a shot to make the playoffs. Certainly, they're holding on to a spot right now, but they also want to beef up there in case they do get in. They want to get some bodies there to help make a run.
Carlson makes a pad save from distance off the stick of Ripley. Jacksonville clears the zone. Right back comes Greenville with Pecoraro. Pecoraro for Perkovic. And a save, Rockwood rather, and a save made by Carlson. And then a steal from Jacksonville. Here's heading up the left wing side. He's got a step. He'll break in off the left wing. Drop pass, and he couldn't find it. It went right between Rabbit and Albert. And it comes out to center ice. I think Mike Hedden thought that he wouldn't have the opportunity to get a good high-quality shot on goal himself, so he tried to center. He knew he had a couple guys there, but he had to throw it blindly, and it went right between the two of them.
You know, I'm impressed with his speed when he gets the feet going. We saw him get that breakaway chance, outpacing the fence. Nearly did it there, realized he wasn't going to be able to get a shot off, tried to dish it out in front.
Jacksonville prized the puck loose in the offensive zone. It is Mingo. Lost the handle, and it comes out to center ice. Mike Hedden is there to cover for him. He'll play it right to left for Chase Harrison. Harrison has played a strong game this weekend. Mingo on the right wing side. Cross ice for Lynch. He got a deflection on it, so no icing. He'll move in behind the Greenville net. McKinnon, another big hit on the play, but it is Greenville with the puck. Soper for Perkovic. Perkovic trying to go around Shiplow. Sharp angle shot goes well wide, comes all the way to McKinnon, trying to catch Greenville on a line change. McKinnon's first on the puck over the blue line. Rister is deflected out of play by Chad Duchesne. Very impressed with Ian McKinnon's speed, despite his size at 6'2", 200, that he's got some pretty good wheels out there.
No, he really does. And, he's able to create chances. He's got good wheels. He plays in a physical game. And, I don't think he's logged a lot of minutes this weekend, Arlie, and I think that could really aid him today where, the Ice will start to get tired. I think he'll pick up some extra skating time here and some opportunities and he'll have a little bit more of the fresher legs than maybe some of the other guys who get regular shifts. He's a great addition to have in the lineup there and provides a little energy anytime he's out.
It is Lynch behind the net. He had McKinnon open briefly, but he couldn't pull the trigger on the pass. Lynch does keep it in, however, left wing circle. Tries to move it in front for Dowda. Couldn't get the shot away. McKinnon right in front. Lynch tries to get there. He fell down on the play. Dowda with a turnaround. McKinnon is there. Plays it to the blue line for Thrower. Back for McKinnon at the right circle. He gets hit by Masonis as the play moves into the corner for Bobby Lynch. Lynch on his forehand. Flip pass ahead, deflected away, still loose. Who's it going to go to? Kupski trying to cover it up. Where is the puck? It is finally blown dead by the referee, Casey Terreri. And then somebody gets pulled off the scrum. McKinnon gets pulled out of the scrum there by a Greenville defender. Heavy pressure from this line of Adam Dowda, Bobby Lynch, and Ian McKinnon this time.
The pressure's been relentless by the Icemen here in this first period. It's really, you look at the score and you're thinking, wow, they're down 1-0 this game, but they have had tons of opportunities. They are so close in even creating more, but Kupski's made some great saves here to keep them off the board. But really, the Icemen just keep doing what you're doing. At some point, you'd think that one of these pucks is going to go in. And, even Jason Christie, even despite the wins here this weekend against the Everblades and Atlanta, he felt that neither of those games should have gone to overtime. The Icemen had so many chances that they didn't convert and didn't bury. And I think it's kind of the case here today, Arlie.
Yeah.
They've done just about all they can do right now.
You'd even say the same for their win last week against Norfolk when they poured 48 shots on net, but still only won 2-1 in overtime, as we have another stoppage in play here. So Jacksonville, despite their success lately with a couple of big overtime wins, you're right, that is one of the Achilles heels currently for Jacksonville, is the inability to finish at this point. And I look at it more like they're just running into some hot goaltending. I don't think it's a situation where, they're not finding chances. It's just every once in a while you're going to run into some good goaltenders, and sometimes it happens, 2-3 times in a row.
Well, I mean, they've seen Cam Johnson, and you're seeing Sean Bonner last night. He was on. And right now, Kupski carrying it over. So, you're right. I think the goaltending's been very good. And, that's not always easy to do.
Another big hit by Dalton Thrower this time, or it's Everett Clark, rather, as the Icemen get it loose into the neutral zone. Warren going wide on McPherson, beats him to the left wing side, poked into the corner. Warren gets it right back. Off the boards to Bingo at the blue line. Shot towards goal is blocked in front. Comes free for Jacksonville. It is Warren. Turnaround shot deflected. Crom tries to move it towards goal. That is also deflected. Alex Crom picks it back up in the right wing corner for the Icemen, trying to dig it loose for Clark. Looks like Jason Christie's juggling the lines up a little bit here as well, as the Swamp Rabbits try to move it free, only to have Mike Hedden take it loose. He and Bykoff now tangle at the far boards. Hedden tries to knock it free. Finally, it is Greenville taking over. But this is excellent work along the walls by Jacksonville early on in this contest, as Jacksonville gets another steal at center ice. It is Mingo for Rabbit. Rabbit loses it to Pecoraro, throwing it high into the air. Perkovic and Cedarholm hustle for it, and Perkovic is going to be first on it. But we've got a penalty coming here, and I believe it is on Greenville for slashing. This should be a power play for the Icemen when we come back. Jacksonville does trail 1-0, but a man advantage when we return. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
First Darley's Plumbing power play of the day belongs to Jacksonville. They're 12th in the league with the man advantage at 17.8%. 0 for 4 yesterday, and again, they allowed 2 breakaway attempts shorthanded yesterday. That has been bothering the Icemen all year long, but the Icemen do win the draw. Slap shot is blocked, comes right back to Hedden at the left circle. Lynch is waiting in the high slot, Hedden with a seam pass. That's deflected, but it makes its way to Martin in the air. Martin to the blue line for Hayden Shaw. Shaw to the half wall. It is Martin down low for Albert. Centering feed, Lynch, one-timer save is made. Rebound for Hedden, wrist shot. Goes off the back of the net. Somehow it stayed out. Albert tries to center. It's Hedden again, left circle. Playing it to Albert in the corner. Looking for Lynch. Lynch turns to his forehand. This is an excellent power play thus far. Martin into the slot. Lodge to the left side for Hedden. Couldn't get the handle and pull the trigger. Martin for Lynch. Wrist shot right at the crease. A save is made by Kupski. About 6 inches off the goal line. He makes a stop with the left pad.
What more can they do right now, Arlie? Unreal. The pressure has been excellent. The opportunities have been quality. And but so is the goaltending here for Kupski. He is definitely dialed in right now and keeping the puck out of the net. So many great looks there for Jacksonville. And that is how a power play. I mean, that was the thing of beauty of the fact they didn't score.
Second unit on, Clark, Rabbit, and Warren. Jacksonville wins another faceoff, but it goes between the point men. It went all in the air by Mingo, and it trickles all the way to Adam Carlson. Carlson will leave the puck for Mingo. Adam Dowda is out there as a 4th forward on this second unit. Dowda going cross ice, deflected right into the Greenville bench. Khalil Thomas with a phenomenal catch. Former Jacksonville player as well in Khalil Thomas. An assistant coach for Greenville. His son, Akil Thomas, is a rising star in Canada for the national junior teams right now, and from all accounts I have heard, a potential first-round draft pick in the very near future.
Wow, that was excellent. Well, some good moves to stop that puck there too, and
didn't even flinch.
You can see the agility in the family. It runs there all the way.
Greenville clears the zone on this face-off. The Icemen still have 50 seconds to go on this man advantage. It is Mingo behind his own goal line, starting the charge. Mingo with a little speed through center ice, over the blue line, onside, pokes it to the left for Rabbit. Rabbit keeping the puck away from Pecoraro. He'll move it to the line. Cross ice, it is Dowda at the right point. Dowda fakes the shot, goes across the seam. Warren with a one-timer. That goes wide to the glove side. Comes off the boards for Dowda. Dowda tries to beat a man. He gets tripped up on the play. Gets it free for Warren, who keeps it in the zone. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Rabbit winds and fires, looking for a stick from Mingo. Couldn't get the deflection. Dowda at the right point, at the blue line and over the blue line. Not a good enough pass, and it comes out to center ice. 9 seconds to go on the power play, and again, everything but the goal on that man advantage for the Icemen. Just keep pounding away. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the equalizer soon. Mingo takes a hit in order to clear it in. Teams are back at full strength as the Icemen get a line change. The Icemen have the puck in their own zone. Outlet pass right on the tape of Hedden. Hedden trying to go wide on Masonis. He'll drop it for Albert. Back for Hedden in a screen in front. Use Hedden as a moving screen. Well done as Albert gets a pass back to Hedden. Forehand goes high and wide to the short side, and it is golfed out of the zone by Greenville. Almost wondering if the Icemen are trying to cut it too finely with their shots, maybe to make him a little too perfect because of how good Kupski has been in the early going. Jacksonville back into the zone again. Softly towards goal, but it's wide of the net. Comes free for Crom. Crom has it go off the referee, but right to Albert. Centering pass intercepted by Masonis, and it goes over the line for Cameron Nault. Nault takes a huge hit, and it's going to be a penalty on Crom, and the Greenville players are going after Alex Crom after that huge hit. But I think they're going to call it a board. Crom is wondering why there's a penalty in the first place.
It was a thunderous check, but Nault had the puck, and he's just finishing off his check that time, and Nault a little shaken up right now, and you don't like to see that. But I mean, you have the right to hit a guy, as long as you're going there and make the play. Now, granted, you got to try to make a play on a puck, but that's just finishing off the check right there. But they're going to say maybe took too many strides in there to hit Nault. Nault shaking up. What made that hit look worse, I think Nault kind of stumbled. He was on his way down to the ice and got hit as well. So we'll see how they decide to score it.
Yeah, nothing from the officials just yet for what the call is. Maybe charging, maybe boarding. All three officials are huddled up right now. Referee Casey Terreri, who officiated yesterday's game as well, with Tarrington Wyonzik and Trent Williams as your linesmen tonight.
Well, I think the crew right now trying to decide, what the magnitude of this penalty is going to be. Is it going to be the 2-minute variety, 5-minute variety, what everyone saw here? Again, a big checker. I think what made the checker look worse, though, was Nault kind of stumbled. I think he was on his way down to the ice and took the hit at the same time. And that is what made it look a lot worse than it actually was. But a big hit is a 2-minute penalty up on the board. And I think that is the right call if penalty is warranted here.
It is going to be a charging penalty.
I could see that more than I would a board in that situation, but.
Yeah, I didn't see a board, but I thought there was maybe a couple of inches of separation. Maybe I thought there was more separation, but call it what you will. It is a power play for the Swamp Rabbits, and this is a critical juncture of the game now for Jacksonville, trailing 1-0. They've outplayed Greenville. They've almost doubled the shots of the Swamp Rabbits. Yet here we find ourselves with Jacksonville down a goal and down a man. Greenville on the power play this year, 18th in the league at 16.3%. Jacksonville's penalty killing is up to 11th now in the ECHL at 82.3%. Jacksonville has the puck in their own zone. Mingo will slam it ahead, trying to actually set up Craig Martin, but it ends up going all the way back behind the Greenville net. Still a minute and a half to go on this man advantage for the Swamp Rabbits. It is Rockwood with a drop pass. Bykoff for Pecoraro into the zone onside. Pecoraro takes a bump from Albert as Mingo takes the puck behind the net. Tries to shovel it around the corner, but it's picked off there by Greenville. Pellick behind the net, defended by Harrison. He'll try the opposite corner. Mingo hustles to try and knock it free for Hedden, and he does. He'll skate with it 2-on-2, shorthanded with Albert. Hedden now goes back into his own end. He's going to kill some more time. Very smart move there by Mike Hedden to just let the clock wind down. Hayden Shaw now will slam it the length of the ice. Kupski will block it behind his net and feed it to the left for Diffley. 50 seconds to go on this power play. Diffley with a drop pass that's deflected by Jacksonville. Rabbit on the backhand will turn and backhand it behind the Greenville net. Kupski around the wall. It's Masonis for Diffley. Everett, Clark, and Wasey Rabbit, your penalty killers. Diffley with another drop pass. Masonis for Nault, who is obviously okay. Looking for Mason Baptiste at the left side. Cross ice, Diffley with a shot. Save is made. Rebound goes off the side of the net, off the stick of Nault. Jacksonville trying to clear out. Clark took a hit, comes loose for Rabbit. Rabbit bouncing at the blue line, but not over the line. It's held in. Lodge at the right circle with 12 seconds to go on the power play. Lodge to the blue line for Diffley. Lodge gets it back. Cross ice sits Baptista with a wrist shot and a glove save by Carlson with 3 seconds to go on the power play. And now in the final minute of period number 1.
That was a tough save there in the glove by Carlson. Because when he reached out for that, I almost think he connected his glove at some point, hit the body of the forward for the Swamp Rabbits there in front, and was still able to catch it cleanly without bobbling it there. I think there was some contact with the glove there and the body, but good save there by Carlson here. And again, basically a drop of the puck here to close out the power play. And the Icemen have that option right now. They can win the draw, maybe able to catch Crom out of the box.
That would be the ultimate plan here. Instead, it is Greenville winning the draw. Another great save by Carlson. Rebound is loose. It is cleared away. Goes all the way down to the goaltender Kupski, who nearly gave it right back to Crom out of the penalty box. Jacksonville wrist shot just over the crossbar from Dowda, and it nearly did work, but with the help of Jake Kupski actually that time. Jacksonville trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Pecoraro spins away from Dowda, stick handling to his own blue line. And he'll move away from Crom now, who again is just a constant factor in this game in his debut for Jacksonville. Pecoraro centering pass, deflects up high. Slap shot deflects behind the net this time from Greenville. Rockwood spins away from Albert, leaving it for Bykoff at the right circle. Bykoff has it tapped away by Mingo, but not out of the zone yet. Swamp Rabbits with it with 10 seconds to go in the period. It is Ripley at the left point. wristing it back behind the net, around the wall. Harrison first on the puck with 2 seconds to go, and time will run out as we've got Harrison jamming after somebody after the whistle. But they'll get separated quickly. Nothing will come of this, and we will head to the locker room with Jacksonville trailing by a goal. 1-0 is the score, despite out-shooting and out-chancing Greenville.
That's starting to be a theme here with this team right now, out-shooting and out-chancing their opponents. And we saw that on Wednesday. They didn't get the win. They did it Friday and Saturday. We're able to manage to get the win in overtime in both of those games. And here it is again. They're doing it. It was a good period for Jacksonville. I don't know what else to say other than the fact, though, right now they're trailing. They just haven't got be able to finish some of those chances. And again, I think they're running into another case of running into a goalie who's definitely in sync here today.
Greenville has one goal on a picture-perfect shot from Dylan McPherson going bar down from the left face-off dot, his 4th of the year at the 8:08 mark of the period. Shots on goal in the first, Jacksonville with 14, Greenville with 10, and quality chances, I'd say it was heavily in favor of the Icemen in that period. We will take a break and return in a couple minutes. When we come back, it is the babyface killer. Ian McKinnon will be joining us in between periods. He had a great first 20 minutes as well. But the Icemen are down 1-0 after 1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; in Glasgow, official puck provider; the Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner; and Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.TV.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.TV.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch.
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow, bad bee.
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Player save by Greenville!
Goosebump stuff. NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze. We're between periods between the Jacksonville Icemen and Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Arlie Johnson joined by Ian McKinnon today. Ian, what a phenomenal effort last night, a 3-2 overtime victory. For the second night in a row, in fact, a 3-2 OT victory in what really felt like a playoff game out there last night.
Yeah, you know, we started off early getting on the board, and then we fed off the fans. Good crowd last night. You know, we did everything we had to do to win that game, getting pucks out, getting pucks in, and Langer, you know, he had a tough hit at the end of the game, and we didn't know if he was going to be back, and then comes out and scores the OT winner. Like, that's just what we need.
I think you guys really set the tone, and I think your line actually does that too quite a bit, along with Adam Dowda and Craig Martin, and you're in there just hitting everything that moves, and I know that's part of your game, obviously, but you want to play it smart, but you want to play it physical and tough too, and I think that really seems to be setting the tone for these guys like recently.
Yeah, I think so too. Early in the game, you know, in the first period, I like to get my feet moving and lay some hits. It really gets me into the game, and I feel like it gets everyone else in the game too. I just try to do it as much as I can every opportunity I get.
And I know part of it is playing hitting that balance of playing physical, playing strong, but being disciplined at the same time. You know, this is the time of year where you can't just take the stupid penalty and head into the box. It might cost your team some power play, penalty kill time. I know Smurf has been talking about that, about playing the right way, and man, did you guys ever do that. You only had one minor penalty as a team all last night.
Yeah, we've been playing really disciplined, you know. We want to get in there and play chippy, but we want to let the other team take the penalties and stay out of the box as much as we can.
And now today you've got Greenville coming in. It's the last time you face them, but it's one of those 4-point swing kind of games. You end up winning in regulation today. I think you're 5 points behind them in the standings with 4 games in hand. You can pick up 6 points on Greenville and Orlando in the span of less than 72 hours if you win today. It's got to be such a huge lift knowing what could be ahead of you if you just get the job done today.
Yeah, we've had a great weekend so far, already 4 points out of 2 divisional games, and I think if we get another 2 points tonight, that'll really help us out leading into the last stretch of the regular season. We have a good chance to get into the playoffs, and tonight will be a big difference maker.
How much talk is there in the locker room about, got to play well, playoffs are ahead of us? Is it a constant chatter kind of in the room right now?
Yeah, absolutely. We got the standings up on the board, and we're checking them off as we go. It's definitely a big thing in our locker room right now, and everyone is buying in and wants to be a part of the playoffs this year.
All right, we certainly hope you make it there. Congrats and good luck today.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. There's Ian McKinnon with us between periods between the Icemen and the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. We'll be back in a moment on Icemen Hockey on Mixler and ECHL.TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; in Glasgow, official puck provider; The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner; and Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.TV.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.TV.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Player saved by Greenville!
Goosebump stuff. NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
We are back. Arlie Johnson along with Alex Reed with you. It is a 1-0 hockey game. Jacksonville trailing the Greenville Swamp Rabbits despite outplaying Greenville in that first period. Outshot them 14-10. Quality chances were certainly there for the Icemen, but give a lot of credit to Greenville netminder Jake Kupski, who turned aside all 14 shots. And the Icemen now trailing going into this second period. First time this weekend that they have trailed in a game. But Alex, I can't imagine that they would want to change a single thing, with one exception: finish the job.
Yeah, finish your chances, and then ultimately you'll finish the job. I mean, it was a great start, lots of energy. I mean, there were some hits and tons of quality scoring chances, everything but a goal. And right now they find themselves trailing here in this game. It's interesting. This team has had so many. If you think about this team, Arlie, and the chances they've created this week, if they had scored maybe on 85, 80% of them, they would have blown everybody out this week. I mean, we wouldn't have had overtime games, and they might have been on a 3-0 week heading into today. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong in that regard. The shot was just a good shot, clinked underneath the bar. I mean, I think if you're the Icemen, just keep doing what you're doing here. You'd have to think at some point you're going to be able to bury one home, but Kupski got the job done, and it's got to be a situation for him. He's got to be feeling confident right now that, wow, if he stopped the chances that he's faced already, he can stop just about anything. So if you're Jacksonville, just keep doing what you're doing right now, and you hope that it works out.
Each team had one power play chance. Neither team converted on it. And in this situation, Greenville was in this exact same situation last night at Florida. They led 1-0 in that game at Florida, but ultimately lost it 4-1. Second period was a big factor in that game yesterday for Greenville. They allowed 3 unanswered to the then Skunk Apes yesterday, as they changed their name. But,
correct, yep.
And then Florida polished it off with 1 in the third period as well. So look for this middle frame to really be a determining factor here for Jacksonville. You certainly don't want to be trailing going into the third period. Remember, the Icemen don't only want to win this game, but they really want to try and win this one in regulation. You do not want to allow Greenville anything in the standings. So this second period, I think, is going to have quite an impact on the contest. Hopefully Jacksonville can find a way to draw even and maybe pull ahead before heading into the locker room. An effort like they had in the first period could easily get the job done if they can just find a way to bury some more chances. Puck is down, we are underway. Jacksonville has the puck. It is Wasey Rabbit wristing it into the zone, and the Icemen have changed up their lines here. No Chase Lang, by the way, today for Jacksonville. He had the overtime game winner yesterday, but he was banged up in the third period before that as Mingo slams it through the crease. Nobody there. Harrison with a drive that is deflected into the corner. So Wasey Rabbit is now on the right wing. That's all 3 veterans all on the forward line together. Hedden, Rabbit, and Albert are the forwards as Greenville plays it out to center ice, and they will keep the puck as well. Pecoraro over the blue line. Drop pass for Rockwood. Rockwood back for Pecoraro at the top of the right circle. Plays it cross ice for Duchesne. Slap shot, a save is made. Rebound for Mingo. He does not clear yet, though. Held in by Ryan Blick. Blick now gives it up. It is Albert. Long outlet pass that's on the tape of Hedden. Hedden's over the blue line looking for Mingo. Back for Hedden, right circle. Wrist shot, save is made. Rebound is cleared. That might have gone off the mask of Kupski that time. As Rockwood with a nice behind the back feed for Lodge. Dropping it back for Rockwood. Wrist shot and an easy glove save. At least it's the way Adam Carlson made it look. I don't think it was anything but easy. But Carlson looked awful casual with that stop.
Yeah, pretty smooth glove save there. He's working that glove today and has been very sound in that regard. And then, of course, the Icemen have already been knocking on the door, Harley. Couple of good looks there in on the goaltender, and that one I think it hit off the mask. But a good rush there for Jacksonville. But they're coming right back out with that same pace. And now a face-off here deep in their own zone.
It'll be to the left of Carlson. Jimmy Lodge against Everett Clark. Former teammates, of course, a couple of years ago here with the Icemen. Clark wins it for Hayden Shaw. Shaw up the left wing side for Warren. He'll deflect it in, trying to get around Ryan Blick. Blick held him up. Could have been an interference call, but we will play on. Cameron Nault with a long outlet pass, but it's picked off at center ice by Dalton Thrower. Long slapper. Glove down by Kupski. It would have gone well over the crossbar anyway. Kupski leaves it for a defender, and Duchesne flips it out to center ice. Nault is going to be first on the puck as well. Wrist shot and a save made by Carlson. Just got enough with the stick. Comes up high for Warren. Warren for Thrower. To the left wing side it is Clark, 2-on-2 with Lynch. Clark turning on a man. He'll drop the puck for Warren. Warren leaving it into the half boards for Lynch. Good cross ice look for Cederholm, but he couldn't handle the pass, and he'll have to chase it down at center ice. It was a great look. Cederholm just couldn't keep the play in the zone at the time. Jacksonville right back in the zone. Swamp Rabbits are first on the puck. Duchesne chips it off glass and safely to center. Shiplow with an outlet pass. Goes off a leg to Cederholm. The Icemen still with possession. Cederholm for McKinnon at his own line. McKinnon for Crom, who will redirect behind Kupski's net. Kupski will play it himself for Perkovic. Perkovic takes a huge hit from McKinnon. McKinnon had so much velocity going into that hit that it was McKinnon who actually fell down after the impact. Swamp Rabbits take it in. Soper dropping it behind the net. Cederholm first on the puck. He's double teamed, but he slips it ahead for Crom. Crom chipping it up off glass. It is going to be an offside call against the Swamp Rabbits. Brian Diffley tried to keep it in with the glove, but it was just over the line. And McKinnon now chirping away at Diffley and having to be separated by linesman Trent Williams.
Yeah, Diffley, a member of the Wheeling Nailers last year, and he and Cedric Lacroix. Lacroix was a big part of that team last year, and of course for Greenville this year. And look who's up here with us on Pucks and Paws.
K9 has made it up here on Pucks and Paws night. What's happening, buddy?
There he is. Of course, we're talking about Fang. He's up here just making the rounds, but we got all the cute little pooches here, and we got ours up here with us in the box.
Of course we
here.
do. Of course we do. Greenville with a turnaround shot from Baptista goes well wide. Swamp Rabbits hold it in. Back behind the net for Baptista. Defended by Chase Harrison. Baptista, turnaround shot. Stick save made by Carlson. Rebound for Diffley, who golfs it into the corner. Mingo tries to play it up the wall and out, but Baptista is there for that one as well. Moving it behind the net for Soper. Soper, centering feed, couldn't find Baptista with it. It comes off the wall for Craig Martin, and here come the Icemen. Martin cannot get the pass across to Dowda. Comes loose for Chase Harrison instead. Deflected puck right back to the tape of the Jacksonville. Adam Dowda, nice shift around Baptista. He's over the line for Martin. Back for Dowda, sharp angle. Save is made, rebound right into the high slot, trying to hold it in his rabbit. He does hold it in, at least for the moment, and now he's got it on his tape. Back to the blue line, it is Harrison. Harrison fakes the shot. Martin, top of the circle, steps around a man, cuts towards goal. Cannot get it in front, but a penalty coming. It's a delayed call on Greenville. Jacksonville still has the puck. Great shift by Hayden Shaw around Bykoff. Shaw into the right wing corner. 6 skaters on now for Jacksonville. At the blue line, it is Albert. Back for Shaw, center point. Flipping it for Dowda at the left circle. Tries the shot, it is deflected right back to Martin. Martin for Dowda, still a 6-on-5 for the moment. Hayden Shaw with a wrister, that is deflected. There is your touch from Greenville, and it will be a Darley's Plumbing power play for Jacksonville, looking to tie this game up with 15:46 to go in the second.
Martin draws the penalty on his strong move towards the net, and he tried to kind of cut inside with it a little bit, and the puck just didn't come with him, but he also took a bit of a tug there. So again, a power play coming up, and Arlie, the first power play the Icemen had was a thing of beauty other than the fact they didn't score. We'll see if they can continue that here right now. They were moving that puck around effectively and generating chances.
They'll bring John Albert, Bobby Lynch, and Mike Hedden up front at the blue line. Craig Martin is the fourth forward, along with Hayden Shaw, who will quarterback this man advantage. Face-off is to the right of Kupski. Greenville does win it. Battle in the corner for the loose puck. The Icemen try to pry it loose, and they do. It is Albert trying to work it away from a double team, feeding it for Hayden Shaw, but it comes out to center ice, and Jacksonville will have to regroup, and there's a steal from Greenville. Skating with the puck is Rockwood, all by himself for the time being. He'll play it back into his own zone and kill more time. Cameron Heath wristing it back to the right of Carlson. Jacksonville is first on the puck. It is Lynch getting away from Rockwood. Dropping it for Shaw. And Hayden Shaw tapping it forward for Albert. Shaw gets it right back. Crisply to the left it is Hedden, over the blue line and onside, but a steal by Rockwood and a clear. Here comes Pecoraro. Shorthanded breakaway again for Greenville. Pecoraro denied by Carlson. What a save. That's 3 shorthanded breakaway saves for Adam Carlson in the last 2+ periods of hockey for Jacksonville, going back to last night. Greenville with another clear out of their own zone. Mingo is going to be first on the puck. Here comes Mingo with some speed. Over the blue line, beats McPherson. Mingo cuts to net. Forehand goes over the crossbar. He had the right idea. Jacksonville holds it in the zone. Rabbit couldn't handle it, and it is cleared away by Greenville. This is one of those games, at least thus far, where the Icemen just cannot keep the puck on their stick. It's just on the toe of their stick, or it's just out of reach, or it's caught between the skates. One of those kind of games. And even when they do get the chance, then it's Jake Kupski with a great skate. Here's Mingo with a deflected play, shot on goal. What a play by Mingo, but Kupski did make the save. Rebound for Greenville, up the wall and out to center ice. Cameron Nault has the puck. Nault shorthanded, trying to go around Dowda. Taking it behind the net, it is Perkovich for the Swamp Rabbits, still shorthanded. Duchesne tries to center. Duchesne feeds it behind the net for Nault. Mingo knocks him off the puck, comes loose for Jacksonville. It is Dowda, but with only 5 seconds to go on the power play. Dowda over the blue line, trying to step around a double team. He got tripped up on the play by Diffley as the Swamp Rabbits play it around the wall. Teams are at 5-on-5 as the Swamp Rabbits have possession. It is Diffley over the blue line, looking for Pecoraro. Wrist shot and a save by Carlson with the stick. Rebound for Baptista. Into the corner for Pecoraro. Great defense by Luke Shiplow, but Pecoraro gets the pass away. It is knocked away by Jacksonville. It is Crom for Albert, back for Crom. He'll chip and chase. Alex Crom is going to be first on the puck as well, splitting a double team to get there first. Albert centering pass, broken up by Greenville, but not cleared. It's McKinnon back into the corner. Swamp Rabbits get it back. Then they'll move it ahead for Rockwood. Rockwood in the neutral zone. Looks to get away from McKinnon. McKinnon's got to keep that stick down as Rockwood clears it in. Shiplow, good body positioning. Leaving the puck for Cedarholm. Cedarholm gives it up to Lodge. Lodge into the high slot for Masonis. Sharp angle shot that whistles wide. Comes all the way to the blue line. McPherson holds it in. Back around to the far side. It is Lodge to the blue line for Masonis. He'll slam it off the wall behind the net of Carlson. Some pressure now from the Swamp Rabbits. Pellick, their team captain, goes cross ice. Crom gets there first, trying to clear it. Masonis holds it in. Shot deflects into the corner for Lodge for Greenville. More pressure from the Swamp Rabbits. Masonis with a shot. That is blocked in front. Deflects off the wall. Comes back to Lodge. Slap shot is deflected into the corner. Icemen trying desperately to clear the zone, but Lodge holds it in for Nault. Left side for Masonis. Slap shot. Turned into the corner by Jacksonville defense. Cedarholm tripped up on the play. Cedarholm just wants to fall down the puck. Smartly gloves it behind the net, trying to get it there for Shiplow. Pass up high, picked off by Jacksonville. Finally, it is Crom out to center ice, but it will be icing against Jacksonville, and all these players have to stay on the ice for the Icemen, and they are absolutely gassed right now.
Yeah, they are gassed, and they had an opportunity. They just rushed that puck there to get the icing. They could have avoided it. There was one more stride I think they could have been made there to avoid it, to get a good dump in there, but again, these guys have to stay out there, and right now, Greenville feeding off the momentum right now, and Icemen are just going to have to try to catch their breath and do all they can do here and maybe even just get it up the puck again, as we saw the other day. Ice it down and just get yourself a chance to catch it up, and then eventually, ultimately get your change.
Swamp Rabbits do get a change as the Icemen stay out there, but Jacksonville wins the draw. It is Albert off the boards to Crom. Crom to center ice. Can they get it into the zone? Everybody's going to get a line change with the exception of McKinnon. McKinnon goes down into the Greenville zone. A nice bump on Chad Duchesne as the Swamp Rabbits are able to play it to center ice. On the back check is Brendan Warren. Warren taps it away from one man, only to have Bykoff take it over the line for Greenville. Dropping it for Duchesne. Duchesne behind the net. Mingo picks it off. Outletting it for Harrison, and safely out to center ice. Greenville playing it in deep again. Mingo around the wall for Harrison. Harrison gives it up. Stolen by Adam Rockwood. Good speed by Rockwood to get there first. Harrison pins him up against the wall, trying to kick it onto his stick. Still keeping it moving. Bykoff knocks it free for the Swamp Rabbits. Playing it down low for Rockwood. Rockwood trying to center. He's defended by Mingo. Diffley all the way to the left circle for Bykoff. At the line, it is played back into the zone by Heath. Comes all the way to the near side, and a penalty coming, and this one's going to be on Jacksonville, and I think it's going to go against Everett Clark. At least Clark, possibly both. But I think it's at least Clark and only Clark. 10:44 to go in the second period. It'll be a roughing call against Clark and a power play for the Swamp Rabbits when we come back. It's 1-0 Greenville with 10:44 to go in the second. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Second power play of the afternoon for Greenville. Already leading 1-0. And Jacksonville, for as well as they played in the first period, it's the Swamp Rabbits now taking it to the Icemen in this second period, and this is yet another critical moment of the game for the Icemen, trying to kill this penalty. The Icemen do win the faceoff. Dalton Thrower's got some space. He'll wrist it all the way back into the Greenville zone. It is Craig Martin, penalty killing along with Adam Dowda. Martin's in deep, Dowda's waiting at the red line. Diffley feeds it from left to right for Nault. Nault gains the red line, then the blue for Jimmy Lodge. Lodge with a touch pass offside will be called just over the blue line. Diffley couldn't get his stick to it in time, and the draw will come outside the line. Hayden Shaw joking a little bit with linesman Tarrington Wyanzik, who is a massive individual, by the way.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Not all linesmen are created equally in size, and that is very much the case for him. I don't know, going about maybe 6'4", 250 or so. He's a big dude.
He's the kind of guy that'll get in the middle of a line brawl and start breaking guys up.
Sure.
He'll take him on by himself.
I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Jacksonville wins the draw. They'll clear it back behind the Greenville net. Swamp Rabbits with a drop pass for Diffley, and Diffley will start the charge to center ice. Got stood up there a little bit. He lost all his momentum. He'll just slap it into the zone instead. Lodge first on the puck. Lets it go for Nault at the right wing half wall. It is Nault trying to center. It is deflected by Mingo. It goes off the end boards to Lodge for the Swamp Rabbits. Headed and defends on him. Trying to feed it in front, getting the shot towards goal. Save is made. Rebound is batted into the corner. Swamp Rabbits get it right back. Baptista for Diffley. Diffley feeding it for Nault at the top of the right circle. Nault throwing it down low, trying to set up Baptista. He actually collides with the goaltender, Carlson. Centering feed comes to Baptista, who tries the bank shot. Goes to Masonis. His wrister goes wide of the net on a deflection. Diffley holding it in for Greenville. Down to 36 seconds to go on the power play. It is Diffley, right circle, into the high slot for Lodge, deflecting it for Nault. Rister is deflected behind the net. Excellent work by the Jacksonville defense, keeping everything away from the net. A lot of blocked shots. There's another one, that time from John Albert. Trying to clear it is Hedden, but it's held in by Lodge. 17 seconds to go on the power play. Lodge at the bottom of the left circle. Seam pass for Nault. Shot is deflected wide. It was a great setup, but unable to deflect it on goal was Baptista, and now it's Hedden trying to clear. Comes right into the slot for Nault. His shot goes over the crossbar. Teams are back at full strength, but it is all Greenville right now. Diffley for Lodge at the right circle. Clark is back out on the ice. It's 5-on-5, but the Icemen have got to get the puck out of the zone or get a whistle. It is Lodge on goal. Save is made by Carlson. Rebound for Rockwood. Albert defends on him. Albert trying to knock it free. Masonis holds it in. He gets bumped off the play by Mingo. Comes to Albert, who cannot clear yet. He'll move it to an open side. Clark hustles for it, but McPherson beats him to it. McPherson around the opposite side. All the way to the blue line, and over the line, unable to handle it was Ripley. Jacksonville trying to desperately get a couple guys off the ice for a line change as Mingo drives it off the wall and out. This will be icing against Jacksonville. And Jacksonville still has a couple of guys out on the ice.
They only got one off, and that was Hedden. And so you got Clark, who was out on the box, and then, of course, Lynch was able to come off there for Hedden. The problem right now for the Icemen, and they got a problem here, is their bench is on the furthest point from their defensive zone this period. So it's really difficult to make the change. You got to get a whistle that's not in the icing variety, or get a dump in so they can make a full change. But only one guy got off. So you still got three guys out there that have been out there for really the entire length of that penalty kill.
Greenville is out shooting Jacksonville this period 10-2. 12 minutes gone by in this period. Greenville wins the faceoff as well. Steal by Mingo. Mingo is able to clear it, but only to center ice. And the Icemen still have to be out there. Here's a stick from John Albert to knock it free, looking for Clark. Clark can't get it deep in the zone either. It's Adam Rockwood in for Greenville. Wrist shot saved by Carlson. Rebound high into the air, into the corner. Rockwood gets it. Flip pass, tipped away by Jacksonville. Here's Albert. Finally, the Icemen will skate it out to center. Lynch trying to golf it over the line, and with Albert's help, they do clear it away, but it goes out of play. Not a delay of game penalty because it was outside of Jacksonville's defensive zone. And finally, the Icemen will get a line change.
Yeah, those guys out there way too long, but it's all they could do. I mean, they just weren't getting the puck cleared. If it did go out of the zone, it wasn't deep enough to get those changes. Again, very difficult here in this second period based on the location of the defensive zone, and the bench is about as far as it can get. Icemen learning that. Now they got some fresh legs out there. Maybe they can try to finish this period strong, but it has been all Greenville here in this second. A tale of two periods so far.
And again, the Icemen juggling lines. Maybe part of that is because of the extra time that the penalty killers had to stay out on the ice. But it's Adam Dowda with Alex Crom and Wasey Rabbit this time, as the puck is in the Jacksonville zone, chopped away by the Icemen. Crom tries to knock it forward, couldn't get it away from Pellick, who slams it around the wall wide of the net. Blick holds it in. Hayden Shaw turns to his forehand side, leaves it for Dowda. Dowda for Rabbit, chipping it to the blue line, still held in by Greenville. They're doing a great job with their forecheck in this period in particular. Reversing the puck, the Swamp Rabbits as Black takes a hit. I said Blick, it's actually Black. I don't know what's going on with my glasses here today. Delayed offside. Did Pellick get a piece of it? Apparently not. And a long outlet pass right on the tape of Rabbit for Jacksonville. He'll backhand it in behind the net of Kupski. Kupski playing it himself to the left side. It is Masonis for Baptista off the wall. Martin is first on the puck. It will be offside, however, against the Icemen. Alex Crom was trying to get to the bench, but he did not get his feet off the ice in time. And we'll have a face-off outside the Swamp Rabbit blue line. Still 1-0 in favor of Greenville. And Jake Kupski, who's only had to make 2 saves in this period, but nonetheless, he was great in the first period, and he remains still in shutout mode.
Yeah, you have to wonder if right now the fatigue factor is starting to set here for Jacksonville. Again, they just don't seem to have that extra step as they did maybe in the first, whereas Greenville does seem to have it. They've been holding the puck in. They've been relentless in the offensive zone, and Icemen have just been a step off here. Again, Icemen playing 4 games in 5 days. Greenville has not been in that position. They've had to travel, but they haven't played that kind of a gauntlet of games.
Icemen have the puck in their own end. It is Cedarholm up the right wing, heading for Clark. He's out there with Brendan Warren. Clark flips it into the right corner. Craig Martin is going to be on the puck first. Big hit from Clark, but Lodge has the puck, and he'll outlet it for Nault. Nault for Baptista, back for Nault. 2-on-1 develops. Nault with a shot, great save. Rebound for Shiplow for Jacksonville. Actually goes off the referee, and it stays in the zone, though. Nault stuffs it towards goal, and the net comes off of its pipes. And Carlson jabs away at Nault after the whistle. And we will have a face-off, I believe, outside the blue line. 5:31 to go in the second period. It is the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 1, the Jacksonville Icemen nothing. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Arlie Johnson here, along with Alex Reed, your broadcasting duo for the Jacksonville Icemen. It's been a great game. Jacksonville controlled the first period, but they trailed 1-0. Greenville has certainly controlled the second period, but they have not extended their lead. It stays 1-0 in favor of the Swamp Rabbits with 5.5 to go in the second.
Yeah, and Adam Carlson's been very good now. 13-2, Greenville out shooting Jacksonville in this second period now. And Adam Carlson is certainly keeping his team in it despite a barrage of shots.
There's another save by Carlson just as we finish that thought. Making a stick save there as the Icemen try to clear it out of the zone. And they are able to do so off the stick of Bobby Lynch. Bykoff first on it, deep in his own end. Mike heading in deep on the forecheck. Jacksonville has not been able to get their forecheck working at all in this period. The ice has really been tilted back in their own zone. It's McPherson for Pecoraro. Off glass, then off netting, and out of play. So they have a drop of the puck in the neutral zone here with 4:54 to go. And somehow, some way, the Icemen have got to find a way to get their skating legs back. Sometimes it just takes a big hit, maybe just one big shift, maybe a power play to try and turn things around somewhere along the way. But they've got to find a way to get it back in their favor, because right now it is all Greenville.
It really is. It's just, you said the ice is tilted, and Greenville just seems to be just a stride or a step ahead so far and just chasing down pucks or winning the battles. That was something the Icemen were doing effectively in the first, but the Icemen went hard in that first period. They didn't get rewarded for their efforts. Again, still not having a goal up on the board. We'll see if they can find that gear again.
Hayden Shaw unable to clear out of his zone. Dalton Thrower will slam it off glass. Comes out to center ice. Loose there. Swamp Rabbits have it. Pellick will turn and fire it in. Carlson behind his own net. He'll block it and pass it. He's got a man right on his tail. I don't think there was enough communication there. The Icemen fortunate to get the puck away with Adam Dowda feeding it for Rabbit. Over the blue line is Crom. Crom leaving it behind the net. Dowda is there. Rabbit is there also for Jacksonville. Nobody can get the handle to it. It squirts free to the far side wall. Cederholm pinches in and holds it in the zone. Cederholm all the way to the left faceoff circle. He'll drop it into the corner for Crom. Crom turns on Pellick. Tries to pivot away from him again right along the corner. Shielding the puck with his body is Crom. It squirts loose into the high slot. It is pulled away by Greenville and played out of the zone. Lodge up ahead, finding Black, who will be first on the puck to prevent an icing call. For Lodge, in a screen and a glove save by Carlson with a big frame in Michael Pellick in front creating a screen, but Carlson somehow was able to see it through the traffic and make the glove stop.
Yeah, Carlson's done a great job here. He's turned aside 23 of 24 shots in this game. Meanwhile, Kupski has got 16 shots right now saved. He stopped everyone thinking shutout right now, Arlie.
Yes, he is. Yes, he certainly is. And the Icemen trying to figure out how to change that complexion and change the tenor of the game. But They certainly don't want to fall behind by more than the 1 goal that they are right now. The Icemen do clear it out of the zone. McKinnon will get to the red line and forehand in. Kupski for Ripley. Big hit by McKinnon again, but Greenville is easily out of their zone. It is Perkovic ahead, tapped in by the Swamp Rabbits. A delayed offside. That allows Chase Harrison plenty of opportunity to play it up the left wing for McKinnon. McKinnon for Warren. Leaving it back for McKinnon, trying to find Warren again, but Perkovic is there to read it. Warren gets it back in the left wing corner. Good feed to the blue line for Harrison. Harrison has his shot blocked. He was trying to just move it into the corner, I think. Harrison now plays it off the wall, and it goes off the linesman for an offside call. And Baptista is furious at the linesman, Trent Williams. I don't know why. If the linesman didn't hit it, it would have just gone back to the Greenville end anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with how that all played out, kind of smacking the stick deep into the zone there after the whistle in frustration. But another face-off, and this one's going to be outside the Iceman blue line.
It is John Albert against Adam Rockwood. A pair of number 16s waiting for the drop of the puck. Greenville controls. Masonis over the blue line. Got around Mingo behind the net, and Mingo now swings it around the left side. Hedden's got a man ahead of the pack. Can he get it to him? No, is tipped away by Diffley. Lynch would have had a clean breakaway. Instead, it's Greenville with the opportunity, and putting it over the crossbar is Pecoraro. Each team gets a chance there. Masonis with a blast that goes wide. Lynch tries to clear it away. He's got a little time. He will play it cross ice to an open wing. Nobody there for the moment. Comes off the boards for the Swamp Rabbits. Still loose at center ice. Pecoraro to the blue line. Harrison pokes at it. Bykoff nearly broke free from Harrison, but it's the Icemen controlling it at center. Hedden over the blue line. Steps around Diffley. 2:14 to go in the second period. Hedden behind the net looking for Albert. Albert trying to feed it in front. Still trying to hustle is Albert to just gain possession of the puck, and he does briefly.
So good. He's so good on his battles. It's unreal.
Oh, hit up high. Pecoraro on Lynch that time, and then Rabbit goes after Pecoraro. He took exception to that hit as the Swamp Rabbits flip it high into the Jacksonville end. It is Harrison looking for the outlet pass for Rabbit. Rabbit is over the blue line. Tries to step around Diffley. Broken up there and played out to center. Jacksonville with the puck. Dalton thrower. Good defensive read there. He'll knock it off the boards and back into the Greenville end. Dropping it off the boards is Lodge. Comes to the left side for Cameron Nault. Outlet pass goes by Pellick. Comes into the Jacksonville zone. It will be called icing. Neither player touched the puck. Pellick is arguing, saying that he got a piece of it. Either that he got a piece of it or that Lodge would have been first on the puck. Either way. But they do not get the call, and it is an offensive zone draw for the Icemen, who are still just stuck on 2 shots on goal in this period, and they were both very early.
Yeah, they were very early in the period, and you could just kind of sense that Greenville just seizing control of the game at the moment here. They got a 1-0 lead, but Jacksonville just hasn't generated anything right now, and you can see it's a little bit of a struggle right now, and even the passes isn't as crisp. I think the fatigue factor is a factor right now, and Jacksonville is going to have to find a way to fight through that. And I mean, they're just down by 1. You got to dig in deep. It's tough. The 4 and 5s, there's no question. Icemen have had 3 straight weeks of them, and the guys' bodies and legs just don't quite have it. But you got to dig in deep here when you face this adversity, especially when you're chasing a playoff spot.
Dowda, Rabbit, and Martin are your forwards. Jason Christie is doing everything he possibly can to mix things up, to find a line that clicks for today. Jacksonville does win the draw. It is Rabbit behind the net, trying to center, but there's nobody there. He turns on Black and tries to cut towards net himself. I think it went off the short side post, and it went in! It went in! It's a 1-1 hockey game. Wasey Rabbit has tied it up with 1:13 to go in the second period. Went from the goal line, extended right towards net. I could hear the ping of the post, and somehow it slipped between the skates and the post and slithered over the line. We're knotted up at 1.
That's just a veteran move by Wasey Rabbit. He's played a lot of games. He got the puck along the end wall. Things aren't going the way you want it. Just go hard and just try to stuff it in and hope for a bank, and he got it that time. And again, that was all predetermined there by Wasey Rabbit, that he was going to take it to the house and at least try to get some kind of deflection or just try to shove it in there with all that you can, because right now the Icemen have just been outworked in this period, and now both teams have kind of returned the favor on one another. As the Icemen in the first, they came away empty-handed. Here, Greenville conducting the play, but it's the Icemen getting the goal so far here in the scoring in this second period of play.
Very strange couple of periods in terms of how the results have gone. Final minute of the second period, Jacksonville trying to clear it out of their zone, and they get a steal with Mike Hedden now in the final minute of the second period. Another steal by Greenville. They'll keep it in the zone again. Trying to center is Ripley. Knocked off the puck by Shaw. Gets it back again. Ripley's feed into the corner for McPherson. McPherson bumped off the puck by Dalton Thrower. Somebody's lost a stick on the play. Not sure who it is. It is Liam Pecoraro trying to skate away from Hayden Shaw. Back to the blue line for Diffley. Left side and a slap shot that goes wide on a deflection. Lynch trying to golf it away from Bykoff. Bykoff got spilled, still in the zone. It is Pecoraro. What a move, but then a steal by Jacksonville. Hedden with a three-man rush, but the Icemen just need a line change. Are they going to call this one icing? They will, with 9 seconds to go. So now Jacksonville has gotten the late goal. Now they just need to survive these 9 seconds and try and find as much energy as possible for this final third period.
They just don't have it right now. And again, that's why you had to have a hard-working goal from Wasey Rabbit like that to get it to go in, because Greenville's response has just been right back on the attack. So Icemen can survive this 9.4 seconds and then get out of this jam. Then you got 20 minutes to rest up. These guys really need it right now.
One face-off win and clear, hopefully will do it. It is to the right of Adam Carlson, and Jacksonville does win the face-off. Mingo turns away from one man, feeds it up the right side for Lynch. Lynch up the wall, and that will do it in this period. So Jacksonville severely outplayed in that second period, but the Icemen are the team that gets the only goal of the period. Came down to just 1:13 remaining in that period. Wasey Rabbit gets the goal, his 8th of the year, from Chase Harrison and Adam Dowda at 18:47. Despite being outshot 14-3 in that period, Jacksonville is the team that gets the goal, and they have tied it at 1 going into the break.
Yeah, bizarre couple of periods. Again, it's just unbelievable. I mean, again, it was Icemen out shooting and outworking the Swamp Rabbits in the first, but it was the Greenville who gets the goal, and then Icemen are really outworked in that second period, but they get the lone goal in the period. That's the game of hockey. I'll tell you, it's a wild game. So many variables that get involved, but hey, you know what? It just takes one. They don't ask how, they ask how many. And again, Wasey Rabbit, I just think that was just his experience led to that goal. He recognized, I can take it there. It may not be a pretty set-up play. It's going to be an ugly type of goal, but I'm going to get it there, hope for a bank, and he got it. And maybe caught the young goaltender off guard. But the Rabbit, you look for your leaders to come up big in big moments, and he does. And he's got this game knotted up at 1 with a big third period of play. Who knows what we're going to have in store for it.
Well, certainly we hope that that goal is a huge lift for the Icemen and lifts their spirits going into the third period. They got away with that period where they did not play at their best, but they have been able to even the score from Wasey Rabbit, and now it's anybody's contest going into the third. We will take a break and return briefly. When we return, we will update the South Division standings. There is a lot to update, and we'll give you about all the possible permutations around the division for Jacksonville and their playoff hopes for the Kelly Cup playoffs. 1-1 after 2 periods between the Jacksonville Icemen and Greenville Swamp Rabbits. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, official puck provider; The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner; and Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.TV.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.TV.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Player saved by Greenville! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to JacksIcemen.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
We are back at the Publix rink at the Veterans Memorial Arena, and it's Publix Pub Sub Jersey Day also for the Jacksonville Icemen, wearing those fine Pub Sub jerseys. and they are looking for their first victory in those jerseys today, and they've set themselves up in good position, at least for now. Outcome still obviously yet to be determined, but it's a 1-1 hockey game after 2 periods of play. And really in a nutshell, Alex, it comes down to win this period, and you've done the job for the entire weekend.
It would be an unreal circumstance here for Jacksonville to be able to grab 6 points on the weekend, and also, more importantly, to do it against teams that you're trying to catch up to. Again, doing so in Atlanta. They did give Atlanta a point, but the Icemen gained the ground by a point. And here they have a chance to take 2 points and gain some ground on the team directly in that 4th spot there in the South Division. So, I mean, this would be a dream sequence for Jacksonville if they can somehow win this game, but more importantly, win it in regulation.
And with that, let's go now to the South Division standings. And we'll briefly start at the top, because as of this weekend, the Florida Everblades, it took them all season, but they have caught the South Carolina Stingrays to tie them for first place, not only in the South Division, but for the overall best record in the ECHL. Both teams in the South Division lead the entire league with points, with 92 points apiece. They have a 30-point cushion over 3rd place right now, and that's going to be a lot of fun to see the 2 of them battle it out to see who ends up taking the top spot when it's all said and done. But from Jacksonville's perspective, it's really about the next 4 teams in line, and we'll start in 3rd place. That is the Atlanta Gladiators. With their 1-point overtime loss yesterday to the Icemen, that did put them in sole possession of 3rd place for the moment. Atlanta, 29 wins, 28 losses, 2 overtime losses, 2 shootout losses for 62 points for Atlanta. They have a 1-point advantage over Greenville. Greenville coming into this game with 61 points, 28 wins, 30 losses, 4 overtime losses, 1 shootout loss. Greenville has also played 2 more games than Atlanta. The Swamp Rabbits have also played 2 more games than Orlando, who are really floundering right now, Alex, as Orlando had been in 3rd place for what seems like a couple months straight, but they've slipped all the way from 3rd to 5th right when it matters most. Orlando's only won 2 of their last 10. They've lost 4 in a row overall. They are now 3 games under 500 at 26, 29, 5-1 with 58 points. So all that being said, here's what's ahead for the Icemen. Jacksonville is in 6th place, 24 wins, 29 losses, 5 overtime losses, 1 shootout loss. The Icemen right now have 54 points. Should they win in regulation today against Greenville, here's where it would put Jacksonville. It would move them within 2 points of 5th place Orlando with a game in hand. It would move them within 5 points of 4th place Greenville with a whopping 4 games in hand. And it would also move them within 6 points of 3rd place Atlanta, still with a game in hand. I mean, like you talked about, not only is it a 6-point weekend for Jacksonville, but it could be a 0-point weekend for both Orlando and Greenville. Getting 6 points is one thing, but gaining 6 points in the standings in the span of less than 72 hours, practically unheard of.
And it changes the face of the entire playoff race in the South Division, and just in that one fell swoop. And again, the game's in hand. And you talk about with Atlanta, again, still 4 more head-to-head meetings with them.
Right.
The Icemen can dictate what happens there as well. So, they're very much alive in this. They can really help their cause here, and if they can get this game done, especially in the regulation of play. And I think, you look at this weekend, it would also be a success from the standpoint of what looms ahead for Jacksonville next weekend. Next weekend, it's not going to be that easy. It's a very tough weekend for Jacksonville. They have to face Florida here at home on Friday, then followed up with another top team in the division, South Carolina, on Saturday, which, by the way, is Cancer Awareness Night. And then go on the road on Sunday to finish up another 3-3 on the road in North Charleston. So it is Florida and 2 games against South Carolina. Again, big weekends. The Icemen just beat Florida. They've played Florida tough lately, but again, it's not going to get any easier, so they can really help their cause by grabbing 6 points for them here this weekend, because who knows, it's going to be a tough weekend without question. And even with the tough weekend looming, the Icemen still have plenty of opportunities to catch back up, but again, one game at a time, but again, they could really help the cause here today.
Yeah, and preferably in regulation. It really just comes down to these next 20 minutes. You win this period, you have accomplished absolutely everything you wanted to accomplish this weekend, but you gotta win this period and come away with the 2 points and not just have it go beyond that 20 minutes and into another overtime. You want to win this one in the third period. I am certain that is going to be the call from head coach Jason Christie in the locker room. And I know that they're going to have a little bit of energy, even though they didn't play well at all in that second period. A goal late always lifts you up, and I'm sure the mantra in there right now is, we played awful, we got away with it. Now this time we cannot be awful. It's our time now.
I agree, and again, it just comes down to now 20 minutes. Instead of looking at it as a 4 and 5 and 3 and 3, it's now 20 minutes, and that's it. That's all that divides you from, doing something really spectacular here. And I think the guys know that, and they also know the fact there's no midweek game. I mean, we talked about the tough weekend ahead, but there's no midweek game. These guys will have 5 days off. They'll be practicing in there, but at least they'll be paced and controlled. Their bodies can recover, and they can rejuvenate themselves for the big weekend. So they know that, hey, put it all on the line here for another 20 minutes. You've got a nice little break here before you play your next game. And it does come down to that, Arlie, and it's going to be very interesting to watch here in about 5 minutes or so. That's what's left here in the second intermission.
So that's what sets the stage as we get prepared for the third period. We will take a break and return in a moment. We'll go through the ECHL scoreboard when we come back, but this is the only South Division game across the league today. We'll give you some scores from around the league, however, when we come back. It's 1-1 in this one between the Jacksonville Icemen and Greenville Swamp Rabbits. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.TV.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Player saved by Greenville. Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, If you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons. If you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
We are back. Arlie Johnson along with Alex Reed with you. The Icemen trying to make it a perfect 3-0 weekend here in Jacksonville. But it is tied at 1 as we enter the third period. Setting up the stage for some pretty high drama for the Icemen. They really want to win this game in regulation, preferably. Win the period, win the weekend. It's as simple as that. The Icemen and Swamp Rabbits will start 5-on-5. Not too many penalties in this game thus far, just 2 power plays for each team. Neither is converted on it. Greenville heavily outplayed Jacksonville in that second period, but it was the Icemen who had the only goal, and it was late in that second period from Wasey Rabbit. That's why we are knotted up at 1. We are underway. Greenville has the puck at center ice. It is Pecoraro, has it poke checked away by Hedden. Nice work by Hedden. He'll slide it deep into Greenville's end, and the Icemen will get a line change. In control for the Swamp Rabbits is Luke Ripley. Ripley plays it D to D for McPherson. He has their only goal for Greenville today. Chipping it up the wall, back behind the Jacksonville net. Mingo feeds it ahead for Rabbit. Rabbit for Hedden, tries to clear out. It bounces high into the air, but it belongs to the Icemen. It is Martin over the blue line. He's got Dowda with him. Martin dropping it into the corner for Dowda. He'll slide it into the opposite wing. Wasey Rabbit tries to get there first, couldn't get there. Instead, it's Jimmy Lodge. He gets it poke checked away, and it trickles back inside the Greenville line. Lodge has it once more. Very shifty player. He's got a lot of moves out there. As the Swamp Rabbits play it up the left wing for Nault. Nault will slam it around the left side, comes all the way to Jacksonville at center ice. Clark trying to tap it away from a man. Lodge hustles for it and beats Brendan Warren to the puck. 18:40 to go in the third period. 1-1 is the score. It's Duchesne up the middle, picked off by McKinnon. Good read defensively there by the big forward. Feeding it for Clark, who will play it behind the net of Kupski. Kupski around the wall, just got it by Warren, and the Swamp Rabbits have a 3-man rush. It is Michael Pellick over the blue line for Nault. Back for Pellick, loses the handle, it comes loose for Clark. Clark tries to clear it away from Jimmy Lodge. He's had an incredibly long shift right now. Lodge for the drop pass, slap shot from the blue line, goes wide to the short side. And a couple of men go down for Greenville as the Icemen try to pry the puck loose. They do get it free. I think a couple of Swamp Rabbits ran into each other as Diffley will forehand it in behind the net of Carlson. A lot of play here without a stoppage. Once again, similar to the first period, as Greenville has a pass tipped away all the way back into the Greenville end. Diffley circles the back of his net. John Albert tries to forecheck, but Diffley gets away from him and feeds it to the left wing side for Joe Masonis. Masonis up the wall. Deflected in, no icing. Chase Harrison takes a hit in order to get it free for Albert. Albert poking it to center ice, but they can't move with the puck yet. Neither team has really had a sniff towards net yet. It's been a lot of neutral zone play and just dump in so far. Here's another dump in, but it's going to be icing this time against Greenville. They didn't reach center ice. So our first stoppage of this period comes with 17:20 to go in period number 3. And Jacksonville gets an offensive zone draw. They'll come out with Craig Martin, Adam Dowda, and Wasey Rabbit again as Jason Christie is trying to find the right combinations with his lines today.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get a little bit of a mix of guys that might be a little bit more fresher than the other. And again, when you're playing the third game in 3 days there, again, I wouldn't be surprised to see guys like McKinnon and maybe Crom play a little bit more here, just because they haven't logged a lot of minutes here in this weekend 3-3.
Jacksonville wins the draw. Wrist shot from Harrison deflects into the boards. At the blue line, Mingo tries to hold it in, and he does somehow. He went down to one knee to keep it in the zone. Back behind the Greenville net, Kupski nearly lost it to somebody behind the net. He actually had to stick handle it away from Martin, I believe, as Mingo holds it in at the point. Slap shot is deflected. Comes to the far wall for Bykov. Bykov gives it up. Martin, what a pass to Mingo. Mingo walks in, shoots towards goal. It is deflected behind the net. Rabbit gets it back, looking for Mingo. Mingo with a turnaround shot. That is blocked. Greenville's blocked a lot of shots in this game as well, as Baptista plays it up the wall for Bykov. Good pinch in by Harrison to hold it in the zone. Trying to center is Dauda, and Kupski actually got a piece of that. Jacksonville finally gets a line change as Greenville clears the zone. Right back come the Icemen. It is Lynch with a pass that is deflected. Hayden Shaw drives it off the wall. Finds Everett Clark. Clark's pass is deflected. It comes right back to him, and the Icemen have it deep in their own end. It's Thrower cross ice. Lodge is first on the puck. Tapping it away from him is Clark. Clark rolls it into the Greenville zone. Moving in after it is Bobby Lynch, but it's Chad Duchesne ahead of him. Duchesne just standing behind his net right now. Lynch waits between the hash marks. Duchesne cautiously up the middle. Drifts towards the left. Tries to step around Lynch. He gets to center ice. Clears it into the zone. It doesn't go all the way in the zone. Shaw plays it out to center. Loose puck there. Pried loose by Everett Clark. Shaw with an outlet pass. Good redirect by Brendan Warren to get his team a fresh set of legs. 15:36 to go in the third period. Still 1-1. It is Black for Pellick. Pellick bounces it in on net. Carlson will sweep it and then cover it up. He just wanted a face-off there, you could tell. Didn't want to play it into the corner. Knew he couldn't just freeze the puck immediately. It would have been a delay of game, so he just kind of messed around with it with his stick for a couple of stick handles before finally putting his glove on top of it.
Yeah, it's just it's forcing a play right now. And the Icemen, I mean, again, if you force it, you can create a turnover. If you force it, then you maybe create your guys have to scramble, and they're using unneeded energy there to go out, try to make up for it. So, you know, just settle it down, hope for the best here on this face-off, and that one coming here to his right.
Shot from Lodge goes well wide of the net, and it's deflected out of the zone by Jacksonville and Mike Hedden. Cameron Heath picks it up for Greenville. Lead pass tapped into the zone by Pellick. Hayden Shaw will be first on it for the Icemen. On his backhand, can't clear it out yet. The Icemen will try again. It is Thrower this time for Shaw. Shaw right up the middle for Crom. He'll kick it into the zone. Brian Diffley moves it D to D for Heath. Heath up the left side. It is Pellick for Nault. He's got some space and he's onside. Sharp angle shot goes over the crossbar and all the way into the Greenville zone. All the way back behind the net of Kupski, in fact. Luke Ripley has possession there. Wasey Rabbit out there with Martin and Dauda again. It is Ripley passing it up the right side. Indirect feed deflected into the Jacksonville zone. Mingo, good edge work. He's always so good on his skates as he shields the puck away and clears it out. Swamp Rabbits now try to play it out of the zone. It goes off a glove, deflects right to Perkovich for Greenville. Perkovich is over the blue line, feeds it to the right. Wrist shot is blocked in front by Rabbit. McPherson tries to get it back from him. Rabbit pokes it ahead. Dauda gets a piece of it. McPherson holds it in. Turnaround right through the crease. Comes to Ripley. His shot is blocked. Big time block by Craig Martin as the Swamp Rabbits still with some pressure here. Cedarholm is double teamed. Dauda tries to pull it loose. He does get it free for Rabbit. Rabbit takes a hit to get the puck loose for Shiplow, who will start the rush. Shiplow moves to the inside. Tries to leave it for Dauda, who lost his stick on the play. Otherwise, he might have had an opportunity in the offensive zone. It comes back to center ice. Jacksonville has it again. It is Warren for Mingo. Over the blue line, drop pass for Clark. Wrist shot just wide to the stick side. It's held into the blue line by Harrison. Behind the net and a crazy bounce, and it went right to the Swamp Rabbits. And Greenville will skate out. Bykov tries to clear it in, but the Icemen break it up at the blue line. Warren is double teamed. He's forced to just shovel it ahead back into the Swamp Rabbit end. 13:20 to go in the third period. Still 1-1. Jacksonville gets a steal at center ice. It is Warren over the blue line. Feeds it to the line for Mingo. Right into the slot for Clark. Whistle, penalty. It's on Jacksonville for interference. And a power play for Greenville when we come back. Brendan Warren is going into the box for interference. 13:10 to go in the third. It's a 1-1 hockey game. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Power play for Greenville with 13 minutes and change to go in the third period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Another huge kill for Jacksonville. The Icemen do win the faceoff. They are not in a spot where they can clear it out of the zone yet, though. Comes around to the far wall. Head and golfs at it. Can he get it to the line? Not quite out of the zone. Rockwood holds it in. Mingo now stands a man up. He can't clear it either. Greenville, Perkovich around the wall to the near side, this time for Liam Pecoraro. Pecoraro floats it cross ice. It is Rockwood, center point for Pecoraro, left circle. Slap shot off the post at the short side. He beat Carlson cleanly, but couldn't get it by the iron. We play on. Pecoraro again at the top of the left circle. Wrist shot in a screen. Never reached the net. Blocked in front, and a mass of humanity in front of Adam Carlson. Hedden is trying to clear it out. They cannot do it. Heavy pressure from Greenville. It is Bykoff. Cross ice, Pecoraro blocked in front. Jacksonville desperately trying to clear it, and they will get it out of the zone. I think that second shot by Pecoraro may have gone in, but it actually went off his own teammate in front that time, possibly. And now Jacksonville gets a steal at center ice, and slamming it back down is Hayden Shaw. Let's go Icemen, the chant from the crowd with 43 seconds to go on this power play for Greenville. They've got it deep in their own zone. It's Masonis for Nault. Nault over the blue line onside, takes a bump from Martin. Shaw gets a stick up high as Greenville keeps the puck in the zone. It is Diffley to the left side for Baptista. Cross ice look, comes back to Diffley, not in the shooting position. He'll move it into the boards, left side for Baptista. Wrister around the wall, it is wide to the short side, and it caroms all the way out to the Greenville blue line. 13 seconds to go on this power play for the Swamp Rabbits, maybe one final rush for them. Jimmy Lodge has trouble gaining the line. Now he works it free for Masonis. He is onside. Masonis off the end boards for Baptista. Teams are now at full strength as Warren is back on the ice. Diffley for Nault. Wrist shot blocked in front. It is loose. It comes free for Jacksonville. Here comes Clark. He's got Rabbit with him. 2-on-2. Warren is the trailer. Warren now has it. Wrist shot just wide to the far post, and it goes out of play. Faceoff will be in Jacksonville's offensive zone with 10:54 to go. Good heads-up play by Everett Clark, seeing that he had Brendan Warren as the trailer on that and setting him up for a good opportunity.
Yeah, and Warren, the fresh legs coming out of the penalty box after serving his penalty. And boy, he came blazing down the wing. And a good job there to wait for the help to arrive, and led to a chance being delivered towards the net. And the puck ended up deflecting out of play.
And on that power play, the Icemen really got away with one. Liam Pecoraro, one of their best players for sure. And he banged one off the post to the short side of Adam Carlson. Now it's Jacksonville's turn, trying to get something going offensively. Nice work by Mike Hedden to poke the puck away from Soper. Knocking it into the corner for Albert. Spins on one man. Pellick tries to kick it loose, or Perkovich rather tries to kick it loose. Hedden again steps in. Great work by Hedden to feed it to the line for Shiplow. Wrister in a screen is deflected behind the net. Albert's getting held up. Penalty coming. This is on Jacksonville also. High sticking is the call this time, as Chad Duchesne was down on the ice, and they're looking to see if it's 2 minutes or 4 minutes. And it is 2, but another penalty to Jacksonville. Mike Hedden in the box this time. 2 minutes for high sticking, and the Icemen are just gonna have to do it all over again.
Yeah, we talked about the fatigue. Sometimes you're starting to see more penalties with fatigue because you're not quite as responsible. Again, I don't want to throw it all on that, but I did like the work by the Icemen, to win the battles, to get the puck back up high, and just as Shiplow's getting ready to take that shot, then the penalty happened. So another big penalty kill here. Again, gut check time again for the PK unit.
The Icemen do win this draw. They'll immediately clear it behind the Greenville net. Craig Martin and Adam Dowda are your penalty killers. Dalton Thrower and Hayden Shaw on defense. Greenville stick handling out of their own end. They'll go with 4 forwards with Pecoraro taking it over the blue line, dropping it for Pellick. Pecoraro got knocked off the puck. And another penalty on Jacksonville. Another penalty on Jacksonville. Interference this time. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play for the Swamp Rabbits for 1:37. Dalton Thrower is going to the box this time. Palms up into the air like, what do you mean it's on me? I'm just finishing my check.
That's the second time we've seen a check here, and Coach Christie's not happy, but it's the second time we've seen a check by an Iceman player along the boards that's been called for a penalty. We talked about it, Crom getting called for charging, but boy, oh boy, that's a tough one here to call here when you're already got the team down. Now it's 5-on-3. Oh, the odds are stacking up against Jacksonville right now here in this third period.
Yeah, for over 90 seconds, a slap shot is deflected out of play. Dejan Mingo got a piece of that. So Jacksonville's just got to find a way to get a clear or two somewhere in there. They got to try and somehow keep it on the perimeter. You know you're going to be counting on your goaltender, Adam Carlson, for a couple of great saves. And hopefully you can find a way to get through all of this. It will not be easy. Face-off to the left of Carlson. Greenville wins it. It is Rockwood, center point. He'll trade places with Pecoraro. Rockwood all the way to the left circle. Drop pass picked off by Albert. He'll play it off the boards out to center ice. He's chasing after it, trying to beat Bykov to the puck. He nearly had a breakaway 5-on-3 shorthanded. Very close. Greenville back through center ice. It is Pecoraro gaining the line, clean entry into the zone. Trying to go wide on Harrison. He'll take it behind the Jacksonville net. Up around the boards to Rockwood at the left point. Cross ice it is Bykov. Rockwood gets it back. Now it's Pecoraro. Closes, fires. Blocked into the corner by Mingo. Greenville gets it back. 49 seconds left on the 5-on-3. It is Rockwood. Flipping it to Pellick. Back to Pecoraro. It is Rockwood 50 feet away in the slot. Bykov at the left circle. Moves into the slot. Pulls the trigger. Deflected out of play by Chase Harrison. Excellent work by these penalty killers thus far for the Icemen, with 37 seconds to go on the 5-on-3.
Some tense moments here at Veterans Memorial Arena without question. And Pecoraro with a good look there down the middle. And it's just tough. It's really tough to defend right now with the Icemen doing the right things, trying to get the sticks in the lanes and get in front of these shots. And the last couple have kind of gone wide, or that last one there went up and out of play.
Another huge face-off coming. And it is Greenville winning another one. It is Masonis. Tries the seam pass. It is deflected into the corner by Albert. Swamp Rabbits get it back. Jimmy Lodge at the left wing half wall. Lodge, seam pass, comes to the opposite side. Poked away by Mingo, who gets tripped up. Penalty coming! It's on Greenville. Penalty on Greenville. There goes your 5-on-3 as Mingo got upended by Cameron Nault. It's going to be tripping on Nault, and now he's the one who can't believe the call.
Yeah, and it wasn't even really with the stick, it was with his body. He kind of stumbled, and then Mingo tripped over his body and went down, and that'll certainly help the cause a little bit here to kind of stop the bleeding. It brings the faceoff also all the way down the other end of the ice too, Arlie.
That
with
is
the penalty
huge.
to Greenville. That is big here with 21 seconds to go on the first penalty to Mike Hennon.
So the Icemen killed off 1:15 worth of 5-on-3 against. It is still a power play for Greenville, but only for 21 more seconds. And again, as you referenced, their faceoff is deep in their own zone. It'll be 4-on-4 for about 24 more seconds after that. And then the Icemen will actually be on the power play for over a minute, assuming no other penalties are called. Going straight to net is John Albert. He'll just rip it around the boards back into center ice. Really smart by John Albert. Dropping it back for Dejan Mingo. Mingo deep in his own zone, slams it the length of the ice. And that should just about do it on the 4-on-3 power play for Greenville. 3 seconds to go on it. They have the puck at their own blue line. It is Rockwood gaining the line, onside. Teams now skate 4-on-4. Pellick at the left side. Tries to drop it back, but he goes all the way out to center ice with it. 4-on-4 for 13 more seconds, and then it will be Jacksonville on an abbreviated power play. It is Pecoraro with a lot of speed through the neutral zone by himself for the moment. Gets around a couple of men, gets a shot away, and Carlson with the left pad save. Rebound for the Icemen, and now it is Jacksonville on a power play. Up the left wing side, they cannot get the pass to connect. Greenville gets the steal. It is Rockwood for Duchesne. Duchesne will lift it the length of the ice, or at least most of the length of the ice. Albert lets it go behind the net. 7:50 to go in the third period. It's a 1-1 game. Jacksonville has 53 seconds on this abbreviated power play. At center ice, it is Mike Hedden. Hedden cannot gain the blue line. It's going to be offside. He lost the handle just as he was trying to clear it in. So the draw will come outside the blue line. But Jacksonville, at minimum, at least gets away with that 5-on-3 against for over a minute. I mean, serious time to hold your breath, but I don't think Adam Carlson even faced a shot. Credit to all the penalty killers in that one.
Oh, without question. And again, they were getting a lot of them just were going off the sticks there. You're getting the sticks in the lanes, clogging it that way, blocking it off whatever they could, and then getting the clears when they could. Great job there by the penalty killers. And could that be a moment in this game you look back on later, Arlie?
Here come the Icemen getting the puck is Lynch. Tries the shot, save is made, rebound, lands on the top of the net, I believe, somehow.
It did.
It's still in play. Jacksonville has the puck. Hayden Shaw, left side for Hedden. Hedden with a wrister, saved by Kupski. Comes back to Jacksonville. It is Shaw, wrister and a screen, blocked in front. Greenville trying to clear it out. It is loose in the corner. Looking to clear, Martin holds it in. Looking for Lynch. Lynch in the right wing corner. Lynch tries to center. It goes to Martin. Teams are back at full strength in 1 more second. Here's Hayden Shaw playing it for Hedden. Hedden looking to center. We're now 5-on-5. Albert trying to set up Martin. Cannot get the shot away. Martin gets it back, trying to clear desperately, but Lynch is able to hold it in. Bobby Lynch for Martin. In the slot, it's Albert. Wrist shot over the crossbar. Goes behind the net. Another centering feed. Can Mingo keep it in? No. It's just out of his reach, and it comes back to the Jacksonville blue line.
The Icemen had an open net on the right side. It was Nault who came out of the box that picked the pocket of the forward there trying to take the shot.
Now it's the Swamp Rabbits back in the offensive zone. Shot towards goal is blocked. Comes in front. A poke check by Dowda. Shot goes over the crossbar from McPherson. Comes to Pecoraro. Pecoraro falls down at the blue line. Poke checked away by Jacksonville. Can they get the puck ahead? It is Wasey Rabbit up the left wing side. Cutting the net is Crom. Pass is deflected. What a great play by Ripley defensively, but Jacksonville keeps it in the zone. It is Dowda, left circle, trying to get it away from a double team along the far boards, and he does get it loose. Finding Rabbit. Slap shot goes high and wide from a sharp angle. Mingo holds it in. Mingo for Dowda. Turns towards goal. Shoots it wide. Pinching in from the line is Harrison. He will keep it in. For Wasey Rabbit. Rabbit shovels it towards the blue line. Picked off there by Greenville. They'll skate with the puck and clear it out. But this is going to be icing against the Swamp Rabbits. And everybody's going to have to stay on the ice for Greenville with 5.5 minutes to go.
I think both teams now just running off pure adrenaline right now. They understand what's at stake. Huge game here in the South Division standings. And both teams going back on rushes right now. I mean, there was a little bit maybe a lull in this game, but boy, it is energetic here on the ice right now. So much riding on the line, and boy, the Icemen really getting some chances there. And again, that one opportunity the Icemen had, that looked as if that would have been the chance to take the lead, but Cameron Nault going right out of the penalty box directly to that guy to pick him up. That was key.
Greenville wins this faceoff. It is Diffley right up the middle, gaining the red line before forehanding in. Carlson stays in his crease. Comes around to the far side. Brendan Warren has the puck for Jacksonville. Nice deke around one man, and he'll start the rush. Warren backhands in. He'll chase after it himself. He's going to be first on the puck, but then he overskates it. Greenville flips it around the wall. Nault tries to tap it loose for Lodge. Lodge through center ice. Gets it to the Jacksonville line, no further. Shiplow off the boards. This is going to be icing. Lynch trying to prevent it, and they will wave it off. What a play by Lynch to keep it in the zone and prevent that icing call. It is Everett Clark holding it in. Clark behind the net, trying to set up Hedden. Greenville taps it away from him. They will clear it out, but that was a great hustle play by Bobby Lynch, and the Icemen are right back into the zone. John Albert trying to hustle to keep it in. unable to do so. It is Nault. His pass is off the mark. Jacksonville cannot clear it in the zone yet. Still loose at center ice. Nault kicks it onto his stick, and he will forehand it into the left of Carlson. Down to 4:24 to go in the third period of a 1-1 hockey game. Greenville trying to keep it in the zone. Jacksonville picks it off. Lead pass for Rabbit, who deflects in. He's going to go after it himself. Kupski comes out of his net. He'll poke it away from Rabbit at the last possible moment. Jacksonville got a piece of that clearing attempt, but not enough to get possession. It is Soper for Greenville. Drop pass and a save made by Carlson with the stick. Rebound into the corner. Baptista around the wall. Comes all the way to the point for Black. Black back behind the net for Baptista. Tries the bank shot, and it goes all the way around the wall and all the way to center ice. Ripley takes over for Greenville. Up ahead for Bykoff. Bykoff gets around a man, tries to cut towards goal, cannot get the shot away, and Carlson is able to cover it up. 3:37 to go in the third period. Jacksonville and Greenville tied up at 1 in another playoff type of game. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.TV.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch.
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch.
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow, bad bee.
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound. Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Along with Alex Reed, this is Arlie Johnson with you on Mixlr and ECHL.TV. Are we possibly set up for a third consecutive overtime? The Icemen actually hope not. They actually want to try and get a goal in the next 3:37 of regulation. But that is all that separates us from a third straight extra session here on home ice. As the Icemen win this faceoff in their own zone. It is Mike Hedden with Crom. Hedden chips in and chases after it. Ripley beats him to it by half a stride. Feeds it to McPherson, then for Bykoff. Up the left wing it is Pecoraro. He'll gain center ice before clearing into the zone. Harrison, double team, tries to clear it ahead. It goes off the referee, and it's held in. Knuckleball shot never reached the net. Ripley in a screen. That is blocked by Mingo. Here come the Icemen. They've got numbers. 3-on-2. Mingo for Hedden onside. Hedden looks for the trailer. Crom cannot get the shot first time around. Second time it goes wide. Hedden gets it back for Jacksonville. Behind the net for Crom. Crom on his backhand. Plays it down low. It goes by Albert. Goes by everybody. All the way to an open right side where Ripley will clear it off glass and out. 2:44 to go in the third period. Mingo for Jacksonville to center ice for Albert. Cannot get it over the blue line. Loose at center, and it is Dauda for the Icemen. Taking it ahead for Rabbit. Poke checked away and out to center. Dalton Thrower just clears it in. No offside here. Jacksonville cleared the zone just in time. Looking to play it ahead is Masonis, but the Icemen have it back in their own end. Lead pass, poke checked away. Nice work there by Martin to take it over the line. Craig Martin stops on a man, looks for somebody in front. His shot is deflected high in the air off the netting, and we'll have an offensive zone draw for Jacksonville with 2:09 to go in the third period.
Yeah, the dramatics are coming to an all-time high right now. Again, just a big game. And Arlie, I mean, like we said, this has got that playoff feel to it just because of the circumstance. We're at that point of the year, and you got a lot of teams that are vying for the two final spots in the South Division, and 4 teams to be exact. So it's going to be quite a race right now, and both teams know it, and they understand the situation at hand. Iceman here with an offensive zone draw.
Shots on goal in this period are only 4-1 for Greenville, despite all the power plays, in fact. Greenville had a 5-on-3, remember, and here come the Swamp Rabbits. Soper for Baptista, cannot get a shot away. Great defense by Clark, who throws a man down to the ice. 2 men down for Greenville as the Icemen skate up the right wing. It is Lynch through the neutral zone, drops it behind the net for Warren. Warren tries to center, and behind the play, we've got a fight here with 1:48 to go. Mason Baptista and Everett Clark. And Clark throwing it with Baptista. Clark gets a right hand in on Baptista. Another right, now a left by Clark. Right up against the glass. Baptista tries to come back with a right. Oh, it's Clark with a right. Big right from Clark. Baptista coming back. And the playoff intensity escalates. What a bout in the last 2 minutes of a tie hockey game.
And Clark trying to get the crowd back in there, get him energized a little bit here and get him making a little bit of noise. And every time I watch one of the Clarks go at it, or anybody from Whitby, Ontario, I'm always impressed. And these kids are just tough. I got to tell you, they grow them tough there in Whitby.
I'm most curious right now about where the faceoff will be. Whether it will be an offensive zone draw here, which I think it will be.
Well, I had my head on a swivel because I saw Clark ask him, jiggle the gloves, asked Baptista to go, but I was also watching, is this going to destroy a scoring chance the other way?
Right.
And then obviously the puck was broken up into the corner, and Greenville got the puck, but then the fight went off down the other direction. But I mean, you had the fight on one end, and then you had a potential scoring chance the other way, but never really developed to be that way. And both guys will get 5 minutes for fighting.
John Albert, Alex Crom, Mike Hedden, the forward line. Crom with the fresh legs. This is his first game of the weekend, taking the place of Chase Lang, who is out injured today. Puck is down. Nobody can get the handle to it yet. Crom tries to feed it to the blue line and does. Mingo for Crom. Behind the net for Albert. Albert tries to stick handle to the near side half wall. Turnaround shot is blocked. Greenville will play it up the right side and skate out to center. It is Bykoff gaining the red line before wristing it around the glass. Mingo lets it go, trying to set up Crom. Crom safely to center ice. Bouncing puck. Swamp Rabbits get it back. Pecoraro kicks it over the line. Jacksonville drives it right back out. It is Albert. Back into his own zone for Dejan Mingo. Leaving the puck for Chase Harrison. Harrison up the left wing side. Rabbit will backhand into the zone. Crom gives chase after it. Swamp Rabbits are first on the puck. Around the left wing wall for Rockwood. Rockwood safely to center ice. Wasey Rabbit getting it right back. He's over the blue line onside. Tries to cut under somebody. A turnaround shot and a save made by Kupski off the stick of Adam Dowda with 55 seconds to go. That is only Jacksonville's 5th shot on goal since the first period. And Kupski had to be there for it.
He did, and it was a challenging one. Nice turnaround shot from the high slot by Dowda. He sailed that one nicely, had some good zip and velocity on it, but Kupski there not lulled to sleep here. He's still very much awake, despite not seeing very many shots from enemy rubber here lately.
Face-off is to the left of Kupski. Swamp Rabbits win it. Again, final minute of regulation right now. Craig Martin gets a steal at center ice. Over the blue line for Dowda. They're onside. Dowda for Rabbit. Slap shot, save, rebound, save. Turnaround shot just wide as the Icemen nearly put it home in the final minute. At the blue line, they keep it in the zone, only to have Greenville take it away again. And now it's the Swamp Rabbits through center ice. Clearing in his Lodge. Mingo will be first on the puck for Jacksonville. Stick handles away from one forechecker. Plays it up the wall for Warren. Safely off glass and out with 20 seconds to go in the third period. It is Duchesne for Greenville at his own blue line. Feeding it up the left, picked off by Jacksonville. Here come the Icemen. Albert with Hedden cutting to net. Albert for Hedden. Oh, what a save with 8 seconds to go. That would have been the finish of all finishes. And instead, we are going to overtime for the 3rd straight night.
Oh,
it was that close.
My goodness. 2 unbelievable opportunities. That last one was about, I mean, it was set up perfectly, Arlie, for the dramatic finish, but could not quite finish it home. What a save by Kupski. Absolutely Larson, a game-winning goal away with would have been just seconds remaining here in regulation, Arlie. And how big would that have been? I mean, that would have been perfect for Jacksonville, as again, they wanted to close this one out in regulation. But the Icemen getting a point here at the very least. And against one of the teams they're chasing now, they got a chance to gain some ground. Maybe not the ground they were looking for initially, but if they can get it done here again. But, Arlie, we've been talking about a 4 and 5 with all these overtimes. It feels like 5 and 5 right now for these guys. This has been unbelievable.
So it's going to be 3-on-3 in overtime again. Jacksonville 6-5 in overtime, but they have won 5 in a row in OT, including last night and including the night before that. As for Greenville, they are 4-4 in overtime. These two teams have met once in overtime, and Jacksonville won that one as well. I believe it was Mike Hedden with the game winner in that game.
I believe so. And again, that was no, I think that was the one with Fort Wayne. I believe that Mike Hedden scored on. But you're right. That was a big matchup there, and another tightly contested game between these two clubs. And here we go, Arlie. Another overtime, the third in as many days.
So Jacksonville will start with John Albert, Mike Hedden, and Hayden Shaw. Albert and Hedden would have brought the roof down on that last sequence with less than 10 seconds to go. So now we'll just have to see if Jacksonville can go 3 for 3 in overtime this weekend. Crowd up on their feet already. Possession crucial, and the Icemen win the opening draw. It is Hayden Shaw behind his own net. He'll start the rush forward. Shaw right up the middle, trying to pressure a little bit. Shaw over the blue line, beats his man wide. Wrist shot goes high and wide. Karams all the way to center ice, and Greenville has the puck now. It is Pecoraro into the zone. Shot on goal, saved by Carlson. Rebound for Pecoraro. He'll tap it all the way to center ice to keep possession. Swamp Rabbits with it. Lead pass ahead, and a steal from Jacksonville. Mingo is over the blue line onside, trying to go wide on a couple men, tapping it into the corner. He's double teamed, just trying to keep the play in his own possession. Greenville finally takes it away. It is Diffley up the left side, and it will be kicked into the Jacksonville end. The Icemen get the puck. Wacy Rabbit now on the ice with Dejan Mingo and Brendan Warren just stepping on the ice. It is Rabbit curling away from Cameron Nault. Still behind his own net is Rabbit. In no hurry right now. We're just over a minute into OT. Mingo just gets away from Nault and feeds it for Rabbit up the middle. Rabbit's over the blue line. He crisscrosses with Warren. Warren tries to go wide on Pellick. He'll turn on him at the left wing circle. Spins on him again. Warren for Mingo. Mingo now tries for an opening in the slot, and he gets one to the forehand. Save is made. Rebound behind the net. Mingo unable to get away from McPherson. Rabbit comes off the ice, and the Swamp Rabbits are able to sweep it away and get it to center ice. It's Michael Pellick. He's drifting back into his own zone. He wants a line change as well. Nault with a flip pass for Masonis. Masonis deep in his own zone. Up the left wing for Jimmy Lodge. Lodge is over the blue line for Greenville. Cuts from right to left, drops it back for Masonis. Wrister on goal, save is made. Rebound for Jacksonville. It is Dowda behind his own net. Dowda leaving it for Hayden Shaw. The third man on the line right now is Craig Martin for the Icemen, and Martin has the puck. Martin drifts back into his own end. Craig Martin right between the hash marks. Stick handling through center ice now is Martin. Over the blue line, we are onside. It is Martin. Great spin move around Masonis. Goes to the backhand, flips it behind the net, trying to set up Dowda. Poke checked away by Lodge, and the Swamp Rabbits now will skate 2-on-2. Lodge over the blue line, trying to go wide on Lynch. Great work by Lynch to defend as Carlson plays it off the boards, but right to Bykoff. Bykoff now trying to find a man in front. Patrick Bykoff all the way to the blue line, defended by Shaw. Bykoff spins on a man, drops it out to center ice to get a line change. 4:13 to go in overtime. It is Pecoraro. Pecoraro defended by Lynch. He'll spin on him a couple of times. Flip pass for Duchesne. Duchesne is into the zone onside, then comes right back out to center. They'll try it again with Pecoraro this time for Duchesne. Now he's into the zone. Duchesne goes behind the Jacksonville net. Tries to center. Comes all the way into the high slot. Slap shot is blocked. Comes out to center ice. And Duchesne will beat Albert to the puck, but a big block there from John Albert. 3:38 to go in overtime. Pecoraro at center ice. Touch pass for a player who falls down. Hedden trying to get the puck loose away from Rockwood. Moves it to the right wing for Wacy Rabbit. Rabbit into the zone. Hedden cuts to net. Pass to Hedden just out of his reach. He'll track it down behind the Greenville net. Hedden tries the drop pass, intercepted. Greenville 2-on-0. Mingo falls down. It's going to be Diffley up the left side, or Pecoraro. Pecoraro loses an edge. Jacksonville the other way. Hedden one-on-one for the moment. Tries to step around him and he gets pushed off the puck. Swamp Rabbits now trying to come back. Back and forth we go. Over the blue line is Nault, going wide on Martin. Backhander well wide, deflects away. Greenville holding it in the zone. Nault with a shot, saved by Carlson, rebound, score. Greenville has scored, and they win in overtime. 2-1 is your final score. Back and forth in OT, but it is the Swamp Rabbits who take it in the extra session at the 4:13 mark of overtime.
Tough there by the Icemen. That bounce came back out in front. Carlson made a good first save, and then the rebound came in front. And Pellick, the captain, who was really quiet today, didn't think he was much of a factor until it mattered the most. And he was able to put that one home for the tally for the 2-1 win here for Greenville. A big win for them. And the Icemen close out the weekend getting 5 of 6 points. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby, and an excellent game, and again in a third game in 3 days for Jacksonville. I know it's not the way they wanted it to go, but they do get a result, just certainly not the result that they wanted. And give credit to Greenville as well for playing what I thought was an excellent game after the first period. And obviously, you know, they're battling for the playoffs just like Jacksonville is. They know what's on the line, and both teams came to perform today in another playoff-style kind of contest.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, it was playoff hockey here today. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out here for Jacksonville. Kind of a sour ending to the way the weekend works. But again, Arlie, this is where the Icemen's 4 games in hand on Greenville will come into play moving forward. They're going to have that at their disposal here. But a chance to gain ground here today, and they just didn't quite get it done. But did get the big point. But, they had some chances, especially that one with 8 seconds left in regulation.
Yeah, they'll be thinking about that one for a long time without question. That could have really changed the complexion of this contest, as Mike Hedden nearly put it on ice for Jacksonville with 8 seconds to go in the game, but Jake Kupski made the save of the game by far on that attempt from Jacksonville. Ultimately, the Icemen fall in overtime today by a final count of 2-1. Jacksonville with the point anyway. They do move within 3 points of the Orlando Solar Bears. Jacksonville now 24-29, 6-1 with 55 points. So after today's result, Jacksonville is now 3 points behind Orlando. They are 8 points behind Greenville. They are 7 points behind Atlanta with the victory, or with the shootout, or with the overtime loss. Well, at one point, I'll get it right. Victory, overtime loss, shootout loss, whatever it is.
We've been talking about so many points lately. It's just all a blur now.
My head is spinning. Still in it. Let's just leave it at that. Still very much in it. Greenville only has 8 games left the entire rest of the regular season. The Icemen have a dozen games to go. As they continue on this homestand next Friday evening, the Icemen will host the Florida Everblades on Friday the 13th. They'll also be hosting the South Carolina Stingers.